Good.
I have to tell you, I don't know what's taking on a bigger life of its own. The idea that the lesbians want me to be the father of their baby, or OnlyFans models.
Yeah.
I'm getting an equal amount of emails every day since both of those conversations started.
What if we could find an OnlyFans model that's a lesbian that wants to have your kid?
Oh, my gosh.
That is a tall order. That is a tall order to put.
Listen, we could do it. 2026, guys.
Yeah. I don't know. I was listening to Bobby and Big J Okerson yesterday on the bonfire.
Yeah.
And they were getting into the whole Brent Hatley thing because Brent, used to work at Sirius.
Sure,
so
yeah.
now they're equally as surprised. And I guess they knew Big J had gotten some more information. I guess Brent is officially, I don't know why he didn't want to talk to us about it, but he's officially out as living as a woman. That is him now. They were analyzing the picture. I didn't really, I looked at the picture a couple of times and I went, oh, that's really weird. We should talk about this. But he was wearing a bra.
Yeah, it's a
underneath
Carmen
his shirt.
thing.
And then also carrying a purse.
Yeah.
And I went, oh. And then Big J in defense was like, maybe the Sig Semper Tyrannis shirt that had the rainbow on and all that was a metal band, because he's into metal, was a metal band that also is in the LGBTQ community. And they looked it up and it wasn't. It was just some sort of political statement.
Yeah.
Well, and also with the purse, a lot of guys wear they call them cross body bags.
Right. Yeah.
They're purses, guys. Let's be real about it.
I'm going to tell you, Carmen,
The Merce.
when I traveled this vacation to Costa Rica, I carried a Merce with me.
Yeah. Very convenient, very helpful.
It is a wider bag, so it fits my iPad. And then in each pocket, I have headphones and chargers and all that.
It's okay. You don't have to defend it.
No. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. It's a nice man. It's a man bag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's made out of
My man purse.
Right. I feel good while I'm carrying it.
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe
not
Brett
wearing.
feels the same way.
I gotta tell you, I like it for convenience. He likes it for fashion. There's a big difference. Proud of both. Yeah. That and then the comments yesterday. I guess there's a short that's up on our reels on our Instagram page about the lesbian couple that asked me to father their baby that I didn't even know, and it's more people are saying that I should do it than I shouldn't do it. I know you guys know me better, and I know the common sense for me is not. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, you'd want to be too involved, depending on what they want you involved, But you would definitely want to
Even
be.
if they didn't want me involved, I think that'd be even harder. Every day I'd be wondering what my kid's doing.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying even if they did want you involved, you'd want to be more involved, because if they wanted you to be involved and they lived in Colorado, you'd be like, well, I have a kid in Colorado. What am I going to see him once a year? And
what happened with David Crosby? David Crosby is the father of Melissa Etheridge's baby.
Right.
So does that baby know? I mean, we all know, so the baby must know.
Yeah.
But does that baby...
By the way, that baby's probably 30 now or something.
But does that kid get David Crosby a gift for Father's Day? Or does that baby... So Amanda used to work with a lady who had kids and they had an open adoption. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, where they are all involved and they know about it and they are involved in the life sometimes.
So I was over the house. It was somebody's birthday party, and we were over the house. And the woman, let's just call her Mary. Mary has a baby. The baby is 6 years old, 7 years old, right? And then there's another couple there, and I didn't know what was going on. That couple was the baby's biological parents. But the saddest thing in the world that I saw was when the biological parents left, the kid asked if she can go with the biological parents, and they told her no, and the kid was upset. And I thought, that's terrible. Now the kid wasn't crying and it wasn't mean. They were saying no, but you're going to stay with your adopted parents. It wasn't like they left it without parents, but the kid knows that it's a biological parents are leaving them and going somewhere else. And I thought, I can't even imagine that. That can't be good.
There's plenty of people that are in that situation, though, where the parents, their real parents are just not there.
Yes, but I'm not by choice.
No.
Not by
yeah.
these people. They thought this was the best way to do
Yeah.
it, And
But
I
a lot of
think
people have to deal with that where they don't have their actual parents.
Yeah, a lot of people raised by their grandparents. A lot of people
Yeah.
raised by aunt or uncle or
Sure.
whoever. By the way, so it says that Melissa Etheridge and her ex-partner Julie Cypher used David Crosby as a sperm donor, making him the biological father of their 2 children.
Oh.
Bailey, born in 1997, and the late Beckett, born in 1998 and died in 2000.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. So I didn't know that there was
born in '98 and died in 2000. So
yeah, 2 years old.
you get old ass David Crosby sperm.
Yeah. Gives out real
All
quick.
that weed.
So have you
Yeah,
had
smoking.
any other contact with the lesbian couple since
No.
Costa Rica?
They were going to give me some time to respond.
Oh, you didn't respond?
I've talked to them,
Right.
but I've not made a decision. But I've really made the decision. I think.
You just haven't told them yet.
Yeah.
You haven't shattered their dreams. And
Also, they don't know that. To my knowledge, they don't know that I'm discussing this in this public forum.
That's
Right.
what I mean. At what point do we break that news and call them?
I don't think. No.
I feel like they
why
looked
not?
you
Why
up.
no? Everything else happens on air.
Like, what are
Carmen,
you talking about? Yeah.
I think that they find it would be difficult for them to look me up. They don't have a picture of me, and they
That
don't.
you know of.
Well, that's true. They may have sniped one,
Right.
and they don't. And they only know my first name. I think they don't want to know. I think they don't. I think they.
Well, yeah,
judge,
you're not going to be the father.
I think they judge solely on my kids and my personality.
But you
Yeah.
have their phone numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I'm
can
not
look you up by
calling
your
them,
phone.
Jill.
No, Carmen's going to be calling them.
No.
Yeah.
This is what we do here.
No.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
No.
All right, you
No,
know what?
no.
The show to be good. Just say it.
Yeah, this
This is a
what
real life situation.
This is what we
Oh
do.
my God.
Oh, life situations are real life.
Yeah.
Oh,
How many
I gotta-
times do you call Holly?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never call her.
No, never.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've
please.
never.
I mean,
Pete called Holly a few times.
we need to talk to these ladies.
It would be interesting.
Maybe we should interview them.
That's
Instead of-
true. Maybe
yeah.
we see
I
if
mean,
they're.
yeah.
If I want to give my baby to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, Joe.
Sell
Thank you.
yourself.
Now that they know their whole story is out there.
Yeah, maybe that's the thing. What if we tell them and they get pissed off?
So what?
You weren't having the baby.
Sure.
Yeah,
anyways.
you're not helping them.
They didn't know your name, and you walked with them on a trail in Costa Rica.
And if they get pissed off, just go, no baby.
Yeah. No seed.
No seeds.
No seed for you.
Yeah.
No seed for purchase, Joe.
Nope.
The other thing is yesterday we kind of half-ass came up with this idea to promote an OnlyFans that has been unsuccessful. We know a lot of girls that do OnlyFans that are very successful.
Yeah.
This is not a way, as many people are assuming, for me to get naked pictures or free OnlyFans accounts. I don't even want to see the account.
A lot of people were saying that yesterday.
Yes,
A
I
lot
saw
of
that.
people.
I saw that on
Yeah.
social media. I did not ask for any nude pictures or anything. A couple of girls emailed me and said, I'm interested. What do I do? And I said, send me the link. Because the link won't show you anything. It'll just keep track of who you are. But unless I paid for it, and I didn't do that. But one girl, I can tell you, sent me her Instagram. And in her Instagram, there's very,
Provocative.
yes, very,
Salacious.
pictures that show a lot.
Slutty.
I wouldn't say that. I would say artistically nude.
Dirty hood.
A real hussy.
All of those things apply. So the pictures are good. Then other people were saying, this was another question they had. What do you consider unsuccessful? Because some people are making good money off it, but they're not making it. And I thought, well, we're looking at the girl who made $2.9 million in one day. That's
Right.
what we want to try and turn it into.
I personally said if you're making under $300 a month, I think you're unsuccessful.
$300?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
you're
month.
way
Right.
unsuccessful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're unsuccessful.
Yeah, I think this has to be a woman that she wants OnlyFans to be her only source of income, and right now that's not the case.
Right.
Or
Yeah,
even
yeah.
better, like a single mom who's not making enough money, who's trying to work
Yeah.
2 jobs and can't do it, but is like, you know what? Fine, I'll just do an OnlyFans like everybody else. But is not it is hot, but she just needs a little push,
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Like you're not yet able to quit your job because of OnlyFans.
Yeah. The dream hasn't come true yet.
There are a couple of guys who sent me their wives' OnlyFans. That weirds me out. Like the guys who are in charge of their wives' OnlyFans are going to dress like Brent eventually.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
way I feel.
I mean, it's just a family business.
Right. That's the thing.
Well, Well, I told you there's those videos, and obviously they're like set up as jokes, whatever. But like the girl's like, she gets in the car with her boyfriend, and it says what it's like to be a boyfriend of an OnlyFans model, whatever. And she's like, I'm doing a scene with Max Dong or whatever the guy's name is. And he's like, no. And she goes, I'm getting you the Xbox. You can stay home and blah, blah, blah. That's that. And he's like, okay.
When Sarah Cheeky was here, I met her husband, and he runs everything.
Yeah, but I've never
She
seen her
doesn't-
do anything sexual.
No,
Right.
she does stuff.
But she's
But
not with
alone.
other men.
Not other men. But
Yeah.
I'm saying, but she's their entire income for their family is from her OnlyFans account, and he runs everything.
I just thought of this for the weirdest thing, and my wife's going to kill me for saying this, but if my wife had OnlyFans and all she did was play with herself, and I had to videotape that for her, it would be the most awkward situation. Wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, I get it. We got no problem being intimate with each other, but if I'm like, okay, now turn over here, like I'm trying to direct her,
Yeah,
that would
or
be
you're
so
like,
awkward.
Brian129 says he really likes it whenever you do this. So do more of that,
Hey, man, you got to pay the mortgage. This is what you got
And
to
then
do.
think you're out in public and all these guys who want to come shake
Oh,
her hand and
yeah.
take pictures, but then also shake your hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I
you
used to
don't-
do that to Lila Love's husband. I every time he'd be around because he was so shy and quiet, I'd be like, "Hey, I seen your wiener."
Yeah.
I used to say that to him all the time because it's just her pictures were everywhere.
Yeah.
and you never saw his head; you only saw his body. You know, so I was familiar with him naked.
By the way, one of our listeners messaged me and said for the name of the thing, Lonely Fans.
Oh, that's good.
That's good,
That's
too.
really good.
From Lonely Fans to OnlyFans.
That's great. Hey, by the way, speaking of what happened to Lila Love, she was like the most visible porn
Yeah, I
chick
don't
ever,
know.
and then she
I
just
think-
she had a kid and she dropped off.
No, I think
She's out there.
still on Twitter. Like
Yeah.
Twitter is her main things, and we're not on Twitter.
Does she make money on Twitter?
No, I
Yeah.
just think that's where she like promotes her
Promotes.
stuff because like
Oh,
she
okay.
has her own website because just like most of them. Because I remember we asked them one time. Her husband runs the whole ordeal,
Right.
and backside and stuff like that, and they have their own website. And I remember one time they said they make around the amount of like a small dentist's office.
Yeah, that's great.
You know
I
what
know
I mean? Like
they have a huge house with like horses and all. I think she has such a subscriber base already.
Yeah, well, she
That-
was also one of those ones that already was doing the
Early
cam
in,
modeling stuff
right.
and
Yeah.
had her own website early on. So they all just,
But also
When-
think about it. She's got to be 40-something years old now.
yeah, I would imagine.
And I say that only because of the amount of time that we've known her. She was later than in her 20s, or even if she was in her late 20s. She's
Yeah.
got to be 40-something, and she's got a kid now.
Yeah.
I got to imagine that just changes your life a little bit.
Sure.
You know, and then what is the plan for the future? What happens when you're 50-something? I guess
You hopefully
keep
have
going.
enough money and you
Yeah.
invested well and
You made a ton of money.
Or you still look hot and you just move into that gilf
Different category, yeah.
Oh man, that's such a interesting life.
yeah.
Anyway.
The most interesting was always anytime Lila was around is how normal she is.
Yeah.
How completely, just totally normal, cool.
Yeah, and she didn't like annoy the other wives or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And she wasn't she was never like over the top sexual out and but you know how like some you're like, all right, we get it. You
Yeah,
do
you
porn.
do porn,
You
yeah.
know. But yeah, she was
She
just
was pretty very normal.
normal. Yeah.
I'm on her website. She's still putting out content.
Is she really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is she still look good?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to
because
check
she
that out.
recently well, I say recently, but within the last few years got a boob job.
Oh,
I know that because I remember seeing this was back when I was still on Twitter and stuff, and she was like hadn't posted anything free yet
gotcha.
of her new
Gotcha.
set.
She still looks the same actually.
Yeah. Well, like I mean, she's always been good looking. So I mean, as long as she maintains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's maintaining.
All right.
A lot of free content on the site. Check it
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
LegalLove.com, everybody.
No, she's part of the reason why I can't be on Twitter anymore.
I had to
Yeah.
I had to mute her.
Yeah, pictures would pop up and you go, whoa.
One time she sent me and said, "Happy birthday, Gio."
Yeah.
really?
It's like she was like, wide open.
Yeah.
And holding the sign. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, she does. I don't want to say this. I don't want to sound like I'm being employed, but I don't want to say it. She
She's the
does look
best.
like there's been some miles on there
Yeah.
down below. Like it looks like it's been used.
I'm looking at some stuff right now and I'm not seeing that.
Maybe she had it tightened up. Maybe she had some work done. What do I know? I don't know.
This is quite the sight.
Glad you can get on that site. I can't get
Yes.
on regular sites on my computer.
I have Snapchat used to be a good site to get. Like every once in a while, a girl would send me a boob or a half boob picture and
Fire
I'm like,
emoji,
yeah.
fire emoji.
Well, not on Snapchat. It would just you get it and it would just disappear. Now my Snapchat is just me and my daughter going back and forth.
That's weird.
I right, yeah, no boobs. There's just like dumb face pictures and all that. I guess with the kids with the Snapchat, it's all about the streak, about just keeping the streak
going.
alive. Yeah,
Right.
So all they do is send each other pictures of nothing back and forth to keep it going. Weird. What else? Today is Wednesday. Galvin's got the first open letter of 2026.
I do.
Something that was itching, something that was bothering you.
Some stuff that I had over the break where I was like, oh, yeah. I leave myself little notes.
Yep. Good. I was starting to talk about I don't know about planning next year's vacation already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my wife is like she I don't know. She just came
Do you
out of-
guys plan this one? Bobby planned last one. You guys plan this one or what?
She didn't. Yeah, I guess Bobby suggested this last one, and then they kind of planned it together. But this one here, she bust out with, if we go to Switzerland next year, we should start planning it. And I went, whoa, who are you? This
Switzerland.
is one. Yeah. This
Oh,
is
you can
great.
finally see your little Christmas town
That's what I want to do.
in real life.
That's what I want to do. So she wants to start planning it now.
Try the
Yeah.
chocolate.
What do we have? We have.
Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Loud.
No, thought that was for me.
I would like to point out something. I am not transitioning. I'm not wearing women's clothes, but guess what? I am wearing some Skims. No big deal.
What are Skims?
What is that?
Kim Kardashian.
Kardashian.
Oh.
Oh.
Guess what?
Huh.
I got Skims for Christmas.
That's what I got.
I got Skims for Christmas.
Yeah.
Should I get Skims too?
You want to be
listen,
cool?
I guess. Yeah, I'd love to be cool. I've always wanted to be cool.
Good luck.
I didn't know in my life I never would have been like I gotta go get some Skims.
Same.
But I opened up my thing and there was some Skims in there and I was like, what is this?
Is this like Spanx?
No, they're
Like
just
holds all your
they're
gutted and stuff?
No, they have. She like went for. She like has athletic wear.
Yeah.
and I'm
It's
pretty.
very,
Yeah,
it's very
for
much
athletes.
Lululemon.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure like she
In a room full of athletes, it makes sense.
she signed a deal with like the NBA, and she's like the official underwear of the NBA.
All right.
Well, must be nice.
You got to listen. In the NBA, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff you got to hold down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of swinging,
A
going
lot
on.
of 7 foot. I'm sure there's some stuff happening.
I was very surprised that I got Skims and enjoyed it for the holidays.
Yeah, my.
What did you get? Anything else good for Christmas? We didn't really talk about this.
Trying to think. Oh, my son got me a Steelers helmet, replica helmet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which was very cool. He goes, I know you have that small one. He goes, but I figured next time you guys go to the Super Bowl or whatever, because I met so many Steelers last time.
That's cool.
You know, and they have the draft in Pittsburgh and stuff. He goes, you could take this. And I was like, oh, yeah. And of course, I put it on immediately. And by the way, I was saying, I go, I could totally wear my rings and be like, oh, yeah, I was a kicker for the Steelers because I have those replica rings. But I put my helmet on. I go, you know what? I'm done with kicker. Tight end. 6'4", 230.
Yeah, you look like a retired tight end.
Retired tight end. I
Yeah.
mean, now they're all like 6'7" and stuff, you know.
My friend Sammy was the general manager for the Yankees, the Tampa Yankees here, and I went to the World Series, and he lent me his World Series ring.
Oh,
to
yeah.
wear. And at first I was like, I don't. And then I went, all right. So we went out to dinner, and it was during the playoffs. We went out to dinner in Little Italy. And the guys just kept coming around my table, and they were like, finally, there was 3 guys, and they were like, we have to ask, where do you get the World Series ring? And I went, oh. And I told them I was with the broadcast team. I was like, there's no way
that's
they're
good,
going to
yeah.
believe I once played third base for the Yankees. Yeah.
What the hell happened?
Yeah.
Nowadays, though,
You eat here too much. Huh?
nowadays you can buy that ring off Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
And nobody's, it's not as impressive.
Do you know that you it's hard to get those now because they're all each one individually have like a copyright on them. You know,
Right.
what do they call that? License for them. So my friend Andy, who does all the framing and stuff, he used to buy them and
Add them to the frames.
add them to the frames,
Right.
and they looked great. And then they stopped it, and they would because he'd buy them from China, and they stopped it at customs, and they won't let
Oh,
them come in
really?
anymore. Yeah. He's like, you can't get them anymore now.
Yeah, because my in-laws a couple years ago for Christmas got me all these Steelers replica Super Bowl rings, and
Very
they're
cool.
heavy and they look really good. I mean, you know, if you're not a jeweler, you're gonna be like, oh, I guess that's because they look so crazy, anyways, to begin with.
It's weird because those are cool to have to display, but the guys who wear those, that's
Right.
a little
That's
weird.
yeah. Although when we were going to the Super Bowl, I was like,
Oh yeah. You're going to, I mean, that's different. You're going
See
to the
what's
Super
happening.
Bowl. Yeah. All right, 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers if you'd like to reach us on the program. I have to tell you, I don't know what JoJo does a very good job at what she does, what her real job is at the radio station.
Right.
She is, I don't even know what they call it, the executive assistant.
Yeah, I would say something like that.
And she does a great job at it, which is great because I'm proud of that because I suggested her for that job, and I'm glad that everybody's happy.
Well, you do the hiring and the firing.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
It's true. This is true in this case. And then yesterday she was on like 3 radio shows on this radio station. She has the talent to
Right.
be on the air. Do you think that they don't, like, in my mind, they should just put her on the goddamn air already. Give her a show, put her on the show, make her a permanent host on somebody's show, or I don't know. I feel like she shouldn't have to do both.
Well, she wants to do on air. It's not like she has to do on air.
That's
They're
what she
asking-
should be doing.
They're asking her, but then I thought there was a situation where they're like, you're like the executive assistant. Maybe you shouldn't be on air.
That is what I thought it was in the beginning. In the beginning, they were like, hey, you know, with your position, we don't need you to say anything goofy or do anything silly.
Right.
And then I think she knows how to handle herself, and it worked out so well. They were like, yeah, do whatever you got to do. But all I'm saying is if ever, like we have said it a million times, if we needed to pick somebody else on the show, we'd want JoJo on the show. We want JoJo on the show. And then Dizzy is out. They put JoJo on the show. Mo is out. They put JoJo on the show. She clearly should be on the radio.
By the way, her title, according to her email address, is office manager. I think executive assistant is much better.
Remember the weird office manager that they used to have
yeah,
before us?
yeah.
Do you remember Mary Lou?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet, nice lady, but
Love to clean out the fridge.
Yep.
hated us, man. Not personally. Not personally,
okay.
like didn't hate it, but hated the fact that we disrupted things. Like I'll never forget, we had guests in the studio, and we had to borrow chairs from the break room. Oh man, you would have thought you would have thought we set a fire in the
Took the
those are-
golden
those are
chairs.
break room chairs. I can't. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, she'd be thrilled we don't work there anymore.
Should we what?
She'd be thrilled we don't
that
work
we're
there
not
anymore.
in the building.
Yeah.
Sure. She'd probably really appreciate the fact that we're not there disrupting the system.
Yeah. Well, I know JoJo is on the after show every day.
Right.
Every day.
Every day.
So what happens if Jason needs something during that half hour or hour or whatever it is?
Well, no,
He
she's
has-
on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday, Ian comes in, and Friday usually Johnny's by himself,
Oh,
or he has guests come in.
All right.
okay. All right.
Well, I thought it was every day.
Yeah, well, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm correcting you.
Every time I listen, she's on.
And then she does Judge Juicy on John Senning's show.
Right.
And what
is
else?
Judge Juicy.
Where there's like a situation and she makes a ruling.
Okay. So it's like just a segment, a bit?
Yeah.
And yesterday I heard her on 2 different shows.
How many shows do we have?
She was on John's show, juicying it up, and then she was on Drew's show, filling in for Mo. What's Mo got to do during the week?
He's got a job.
No, they said he had to do some family thing with his wife.
Oh.
His wife had her family do it. Drew was talking about.
Well, there you go. Then that's what he had to do. Like you just
I think
explained.
we figured it out.
What does he have to do? They told me exactly what he was doing.
yeah, but I disagreed with what Drew was saying. Drew was saying, Drew's got this whole new "I love life now" and life is great kind of attitude, and he was like,
jerk.
As opposed to miserable, I hate everybody.
No, I'm not criticizing him for it. I'm just saying that's his position. He is very much a I love every day kind of guy, and he was saying how in a relationship, in order to get it to work, you need to make some of those sacrifices, and it's very easy when your wife has something with her family to just be like, I blow it off and be like, I got to work. Drew said, if I had to golf or go to my wife's family thing, I'm golfing, And then he goes, but then you learn that in order to have a good relationship, I was like, no way. There's no way I'm going to.
Yeah, totally blow off the wife.
But there's no way I'm blowing off work. I'm going to tell my wife, if she's like, hey, Friday, my mom's having a barbecue, I'm like, oh, man, all right, I'll skip work to go to your mom's barbecue. That's insane to me.
Yeah.
What if
Priorities.
the Steelers are playing on Christmas and then you have to go out to your in-laws?
Listen,
yeah.
I still get crap for a couple years ago when the Bucks played on Christmas Eve. And my whole family was in one room, and I was in the other watching the Bucks game. I'm like, what do you want from me? The Bucks are playing on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I mean, take 2 hours.
You're selfish. Mo
How?
is a family man. We get it.
I'm not going to do stuff for other people.
Yeah. Ugh, how dare they ask me to do anything for them?
Did
You
you
and
see
your
what my
happy lifestyle.
Did you see what my sister made for Christmas? She made a calendar of me, 12 months of pictures of me sleeping.
Probably had more than enough.
Yeah.
She could have gone a whole year. She could have gone a whole decade. Yeah, she had pictures just over the years of me passed out, and she created a calendar for it.
I did notice you did have a lot of grumpy posts over the holiday break.
Because
you
Bobby...
had several like, I want to tell more people to F off on Christmas and go F yourself. And,
What?
yeah, you had. There was like a day or two in a row where like everything you posted was like F everybody in 2026. I want to tell more people to go F themselves.
Oh,
and,
sometimes I just see funny memes. and I
yeah,
just
it was
repost
like
them.
a row of like everybody is horrible, F the world. And
No,
then,
there
like,
was a lot of in 2026. Leave me alone.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, this guy's in Costa Rica, and he's like, every post is F everybody, and
It's Bobby. He bugs me.
I want
I
to tell
saw-
more people to F off.
I saw a post the other day that said the worst thing about getting into a fender bender is having to meet new people.
That's true.
All right, let's take a break. Get the show moving this morning. When we come back for break, Carmen will tell you what we have to give away.
By the way, Mo weighing in, his wife's uncle died. It was a celebration in life he had to go to. Now you feel bad, right?
Wow.
Oh.
Wife's uncle. I don't even know any of my wife's uncles.
Well, maybe Mo does.
Yeah.
By the way,
What a horrible person, Mo. How dare you?
different culture.
What do you mean?
Uncles are very important in Mo's side of the folks.
It's
But
her
it's
side.
I know, but maybe he's black. I don't know.
Oh, I know. I've met most wife.
No, I'm saying maybe Mo's black. I don't know.
All right. We'll take a break. When we come back, we got Sporkle next. It's a Mike Calta show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Now, Carmen,
Yes.
what do you have to give away today?
So we have tickets for Evanescence,
Yep.
Leonard Skinner,
Yep.
Triumph,
Okay.
Reggae Rise Up,
All right.
and the Strawberry Festival.
The Starry Festival, just the actual festival themselves.
That's what it looks like.
Because Carmen, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this or not.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
One of my favorite bands that I listen to all the time that I never get to see live because they are always here when I either during the week or something where I can't go is The Offspring is coming to play at the Strawberry Festival.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited to see them. I will be there because our band Pitbull Toddler is playing before them. That day.
Yeah.
How do you like
Yeah.
All right.
How do you like that?
That's pretty cool.
That is very cool. We go by the years that we've been playing and the bands that we've played before. I want to say open. We're not really opening for Offspring, but we're playing before them. But the bands that we've played with,
Brett Michaels,
Def
Def Leppard, Kid Rock.
yeah,
Like on the same stage you guys are playing, like right before Offspring?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
We played the same stage as Brett Michaels before Brett Michaels.
Poison.
By the way, when Steven Tyler canceled, guess who they called? They called Pitbull Toddler.
I know.
They said we need somebody of the caliber of a rock and roll Hall of Famer.
But
And they're-
instead, we picked you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you not?
That person didn't pick up the phone.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we called you guys.
Nothing was the best on the people on the news. They were like, Steven Tyler had to cancel because of health reasons. Pitbull Toddler has stepped in. They were not very
Offspring, fantastic live.
Oh, yeah.
It's really, really good.
I haven't seen them live in years,
Yeah.
but I love them.
It's funny. I like Offspring, and like whenever I hear a song, I go, "Yeah, Offspring's good." I've never been a huge Offspring fan, but I have seen them on multiple occasions, and they're great live.
Yeah.
And they do great covers too. Like sometimes they'll throw in covers. They do a great Police cover, but they'll throw in some other people's songs and stuff, and they do that so well too.
They are one of my go-to headphone bands.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always listening to them.
and very unique. Like nobody else sounds like the Offspring.
A lot of people tried to afterwards.
Try
after
to,
they became
sure,
famous,
yeah, but nobody does, and that's something. Whenever you can stand out,
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
else kind of sounds the same, and you're like, oh, these guys are completely different.
Yep. All right, well, let's give that stuff away right now. A little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pat is your judge and scorekeeper. I believe The year-to-date totals are Mike 1, Galvin 1.
Yes.
All right. Gio, today's your day.
Thank you.
Carmen, what are we playing today?
All right. Do you guys all know the actor Bryan Cranston?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So can you name the missing word in these movie and TV projects featuring Bryan Cranston? Okay. So we're going to first start with TV, just to give you an extra hint. And then halfway through, we'll change to movies. Okay. So first, TV, Bryan Cranston. Here we go. Breaking
Bad.
Geo. Diagnosis,
Murder.
Mike. The Cleveland,
Show.
Steamer.
Geo. Chicken,
Little. No.
Run.
blank chicken. This is TV.
I know what it is now. Bad chicken. Robot.
Robot chicken. No point. How I, your mother,
Matt.
Galvin, of Queens,
King.
Galvin, Murder, She,
Wrote.
Mike, Malcolm in the
Middle.
Carmen,
Gio.
you're really good at this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tough.
By the way, he was in 2 murder shows, huh? Diagnosis Murder and Murder, She Wrote.
Really?
Yeah, murder. Murder enough.
All right, in the last TV show, Sneaky,
Pete.
Mike.
No Seinfeld for TV?
No,
He was the dentist.
not
He was
in
an
here.
anti-dentite.
I wanted to say Sneaky Blinders.
And so Pap, we are halfway there.
Oh.
Oh, all right. Well, Galvin has 2 points on the board. Mike and Gio are tied with 3.
Tight.
Carmen, you woke Joe up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, you are giving me the missing word from these movie and TV projects featuring Bryan Cranston. We're on movies now. Rangers,
Power.
Geo, Tails,
Southland.
blank Tails,
Southern.
Red Tails,
Yeah.
Saving Private
Ryan.
Galvin, Crown, blank Crown,
Broken.
Larry.
Mike,
Ah, yes.
The Lincoln,
Project.
Lawyer.
Mike, and Pap.
Oh, no.
We are on the last 3.
Galvin, 3 points on the board. Gio with 4, and Michael, your leader by 1 with 5.
All right, we're doing missing word in these movie and TV projects featuring Bryan Cranston. We're on movies right now. Last 3. Here we go. Carter. Blank.
Get.
Blank. Carter.
Where's?
John Carter.
What's that?
It's a movie featuring Bryan Cranston.
Cool.
Last 2. Of Ages.
Rock.
Geo.
Where are we at now? Are we all tied?
Galvin has 3. Gio and Mike have 5.
Oh.
So Galvin, you are out.
No, man.
Nope, you're out. This is between Gio and Mike. Last one. Total.
Recall.
Oh, what just happened?
I mean, say it with your chest, buddy.
It just came to me.
well,
I'm very relaxed, dialed in.
Your final score.
I called it.
Yeah. Your final score. Galvin with 3 points on the board. Michael with 5. And Gio is your triumphant champion today. He won with 6.
Need a W.
Congratulations, Gio.
Would you like the year totals, Michael?
No.
I have won. Oh, you don't want the year totals?
We all have 1.
Yeah,
All right.
this is good.
We're starting off even.
This is my ye- this is my
even
year.
playing field.
All right.
What line are you playing for?
Line 6.
Line 6. Good morning. Who is this?
This is Pam.
Pam, do you have an OnlyFans?
No, I don't.
I'm just kidding. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and we will hook you up with a prize. That is line 6, Carmen. Did I do it right? Did I put it on hold?
Yep, I got
Okay.
it.
There you go. Thank you. Galvin.
yes.
What do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, we have Oily in the Morning.
Oily.
Yeah. The future is here, and Coke Classic?
Oh, man.
Question there. It's a question about Coke.
For some reason,
Cocaine?
No.
Oh,
Costa Rica
Coke Rica.
does not have Diet Coke.
Oh, really?
Coke Zero only.
Oh, man.
What is the difference? Like,
Aspartame.
why? Is that what it is?
It's the chemicals, yeah. A lot of countries do not allow the same stuff the U.S. does.
Yeah.
So Diet Coke has aspartame and Coke Zero doesn't?
I don't think so.
I don't understand
Yes,
the way
that
you
is-
answered
That
it.
is correct. That is correct.
I'm not 100% sure, but I know that I think that's the big difference.
But I was asking you a question. You said I don't think so, and I didn't understand whether you didn't think it had it or you didn't think I was right in repeating what you said.
yes.
Wait, I'm so confused.
I think that is the difference between Coke Zero and Diet Coke is the aspartame.
I can tell you this. That's what makes it taste good. Because
The
Coke Zero,
aspartame?
Coke Zero does not taste as good as
Coke
Diet Coke.
Zero is too
Tastes just like
fizzy.
Coke.
No,
No.
it takes too. It tastes. It's not bad.
it's a different taste for sure.
It's a different taste.
Yeah. Diet Coke and Coke Zero taste completely different.
I got to tell you, the glass bottle Mexican Coke.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's nothing.
But you know why? Because they're using real cane sugar.
Yeah.
yeah.
Most
And it's
of
in the glass
world-
bottle.
Most of the world outside of the United States, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They use the real ingredients.
Well, that's the funny
Crazy.
thing, too, is, whenever they're like, hey, sugar's bad, we're taking sugar out of here, we're putting chemicals in instead. That's better for you. Is it? I don't know.
But I don't understand how if other countries are saying it's too bad, how we let it go.
Yeah.
Like, what
Talk
is
to the
the
FDA.
difference?
Who's getting paid?
I was
Follow
wrong.
the money.
Coke Zero does contain aspartame.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Idiot.
what is this?
I don't know what the difference is then. I always thought that's what it was.
I want to know why you can't get a Diet Coke in Costa Rica.
Pharmaceutical companies are making too much money
Off of what?
off of people who are diabetic, people who
The
can't
same
stop
thing.
drinking it. Yeah.
Diet Coke and Coke Zero are both in the same category.
Well, I mean, it's not good. It clearly makes people sick, especially when you have aspartame in there here.
So it says you can get Diet Coke in Costa Rica, but it's often sold as Coca-Cola Light or Coca-Cola Sin Azúcar,
Coca-Cola without sugar.
leading people to think Diet Coke isn't available. Okay, so sometimes restaurants might only...
It says it's more difficult to find.
Right.
But I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's so popular in the rest of the world.
Yeah.
It says Diet Coke is sweetened primarily by aspartame alone, while Coke Zero has several different sweeteners in it.
All right.
And Coke Zero is designed to taste more like actual Coke, where they say Diet Coke has its
Right.
own,
It
Its
has
own
its own
flavor.
flavor.
own distinct flavor. Yeah.
Right. Which we're used to drinking now.
Yeah.
And now you're going to try and swap it out and give me a regular Coke Zero,
Yeah.
which is like just like a weak Coke.
Basically, yeah.
Right.
It's
I don't want
designed, they're trying to make it taste more like Coke. It's all going to kill us anyways.
That's what I'm saying.
Between the microplastics and the
Oh,
cancer-causing
yeah. Oh,
agents,
yeah.
it doesn't matter.
But
I
did you
saw
see-
a big article and video about air fryers, how air fryers are horrible for you.
Oh,
Well, it's-
why? Why there?
Well, it's the
Tell us to
chemical.
love Tiger.
It's all the
Depending-
chemicals.
Yeah, depending on what type of air fryer you have. Like if you have the plastic one,
Yeah.
literally you're heating up the microplastics to go right into your food.
I have
Right.
the metal one.
You have to have
Yeah.
the stainless steel one.
Or the ceramic ones as well, yeah.
I'm pretty sure mine's plastic.
Yeah, so you've been just like killing yourself.
Yeah.
But they do say dry saunas help remove microplastics.
Yeah, until 3 years from now, they go, oh, infrared light's the worst in the world. It's
Yeah.
cooking your
Yeah.
insides.
The guy I saw, he literally had like 8 of the top selling air fryers in the country, and they were all horrible.
Here's the thing, though, is prior to all of this knowledge that we have now that this is bad for you and this kills you and da-da-da-da-da, you have people that were drinking from the hose and they were drinking
Oh,
straight
of
Coke
course.
and they were smoking cigarettes because 4 out of 5 doctors prefer Marlboro or whatever they are, and they live to be 90-something years old. So who knows? You know,
Yeah.
I mean, you
It's
can be as
all
healthy
about
as you
moderation.
But not even that. I mean, you can be, just a complete slob eating whatever you want and live to be 90, and then you could be the healthiest person in the world. You're eating blueberries and running miles and doing everything and die at 45.
I remember Ron used to put Deepak Chopra on, and he used to talk about like living forever, and I used to go, I'm just going to keep an eye on him. When he dies, and I'll know whether or not it's real.
Yeah.
I think Carmen's right. I think moderation is the key to everything. If you can have microplastics if you don't have too much.
Yeah.
You know.
They were showing all the percentages, how like this air fryer sales are up like 300% in the last like 5 years. And also
I don't like the air fryer. Not that I don't like it. No,
love it.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
good for certain things. It's good for certain things, but I like it's a pain in the ass. Like I don't know. It's hard to explain. I think no. Let me rephrase that. It's not a pain in the ass. It's very easy to use.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass to clean.
Well, are you putting anything in there?
No.
Oh, so they sell just these little paper things that you put in there. And it collects all the grease.
Paper.
And it's parchment paper. It collects all the grease, doesn't affect the food, doesn't do anything, whatever. And you just take that out and throw it away. That way, because for a couple months I was like scrubbing it every time and doing all. I was like, this is terrible. It takes so much work.
Now, like our oven has an air fryer in it, so we don't even have a separate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of them have that now.
Yeah, we just have it in our oven. That is the best thing in the world.
Because they even make the countertop, the Ninja thing that is like an air fryer and a toaster oven and this and
I have that too, but I don't know how to work it.
That's what I have.
We got the Ninja Creamy over the holiday.
Amazing, right?
It is awesome.
What do you make? You make an ice cream?
You make you can literally turn almost anything into ice cream.
Really?
Use my shoe. Turn my shoe into ice cream.
Yeah, probably good. Yeah, like anything you can think of, you can turn into ice cream basically.
Really?
It's just what I need.
Yeah.
So you can make ice cream. What do you have to do? What do you have to add to it? Or you just put it in there and it does it all?
You can use protein shakes, or you can use actual like ice cream recipes.
But I'm saying like if you
What do you put in there with
if you
it?
use fruit, just put in a bunch of fruit. What do you have to add to the fruit?
Nothing. Like you whatever you want to turn in ice cream, you could just freeze it, and it's basically what it is like a super high powered blender, and the blades like go in up and down inside the
and mixes
cylinder, so it mixes anything and like makes it creamy.
Like I use.
And then you have to put it in the freezer? Or
No.
You freeze it.
You freeze it
ahead of
first.
time, and then you ever see at like the gas station they have those milkshake machines where you put it up there and it blends the milkshake.
Right.
It's kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like my wife she loves Dole Whip, so she made Dole Whip, but it was just like coconut milk and pineapple
And frozen pineapple.
And, and she I think maybe like some vanilla extract. She
Man, I
froze
bet you
that.
that's good and healthy.
Yeah, it's because it's all natural sugar.
So three more weeks until you don't use it anymore.
I'm not as big on ice cream as they are, but they've literally since Christmas have used it every single day.
Yeah. That's good. Get
Yeah,
a routine.
Because you can make ice cream that's not. It's got natural sugar. It doesn't have. It's literally she's got 3 ingredients in the Dole Whip. She made.
Moderation, Gio. We learned moderation.
Gio, tell her you can just use frozen fruit. You don't even need to add the coconut. Like I'll do mango and pineapple.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah. And then we even got the cotton candy grapes, but they're already pre-frozen at Aldi, and we put those in there, and we just made cotton candy grape slushy, basically.
Send her your creamy recipes.
Yeah.
I am gonna.
Frozen fruit,
I
that's
think I'm
it.
gonna get one. I think I'm gonna make like blueberries, microplastics, and Diet Coke.
Yeah.
That's
Delicious.
not
Delicious.
good.
Yeah.
Why?
I would drink that.
And my
Drink in
shoe.
moderation.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Calvin's got your news. We got a full hour of news next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. February, March, April, 3 months until we go on the Calta cruise, number 19. There is still time for you to go. I have to tell you, we talked about who's going and who's not going.
Mm-hmm.
I got a list. Do you want to hear the list?
Sure.
First of all, I want to tell you the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you can simply stop by Stingray Chevrolet, the big store on I-4, exit 22 in Plant City. Of course, while you're there, you can look for a car of your dreams. They got them on the lot, but you could also register to go on Calta Cruise number 19 for free by simply scanning the QR code while you're there.
Is this your list or somebody sent you this list?
This list was sent to me.
By the way, real quick, before you go on, just so you know, to this day, still, every time I see one of the new Corvettes, I go, what? What?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so
It is-
nice.
It is different.
Every time I look at it, I go, oh, it's a Corvette. Okay, yeah. That is so cool looking.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say one of these names.
Okay.
I'm going to skip that name.
Like it's a surprise, maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
Surprise to us or surprise to
Listeners
I don't
and
know.
us.
what's the first letter?
Me. There's me. I'm going.
Okay. Well, we assume that.
Then Galvin.
Oh, okay. We also assume that.
Oh.
Gio.
Right?
Oh.
Joe.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Carmen.
Really?
John Brennan.
Okay.
Mike O. Mike Cernak.
Nice. Double mics.
So far, so good, I think.
Yeah. I'm in.
Corey.
Okay. Yes, absolutely need Corey.
Tom and Dizzy.
Tom Tree Man, right?
Hey, boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dizzy.
Dizzy.
Dizzy, you say.
Because
Yeah.
I don't know. It says Tom and Dizzy sharing a room.
I mean,
They're
there's
used to doing that.
there's the show, And then Mike and Mike Cernak, very important.
Promotions, engineering.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure this isn't like last year's list?
No, this is
Okay.
this year's list, but it seems like this is last year's list. They just
Copied and pasted?
Copy
Yeah.
and pasted, yeah.
Now, did they say because we need some chaos, we need some controversy, we need some stuff? We
Yeah.
need somebody to almost get arrested?
Yeah. They remember what happened last time.
Or the time before?
Chris Dixon.
Okay.
I don't find that necessary. Salespeople.
Yeah, he's the top guy. He's the top sales guy. He's,
I'm just kidding.
So did he win it in the raffle? or
No,
something?
he's the top guy. He doesn't win. He goes, I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he won at the Christmas party.
I talked to Chris yesterday. I like Chris.
I like Chris.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I don't like his
Did
head.
Gio
Why?
get his balcony room?
No, I'm kidding, Carmen.
Chris-
I like it.
Yeah.
Chris is taking it.
Well, then I don't like Chris either.
All right.
I assume this is supposed to say Johnny B. It says Joey B.
Oh, man.
Joey.
Johnny
Get
B
his
can't
name
come.
right. Can't get his name
Gonna hurt
right.
his
Johnny.
feelings.
Jeez. No
As he goes to
respect.
get on the ship, they're like, not you, Joey B.
Joey.
And then a photographer or videographer.
Okay.
McGibbles?
Well, they got McGibbles down, but McGibbles is a baby now, and he's
That's
not
true.
always so available. McGibbles usually does my Christmas photography. He was unavailable this year.
Yeah.
He's got babies now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's a family man.
That's it?
I do not see JoJo's name on that list.
Why?
Oh,
I don't know.
I think there's one we could swap out.
There's a couple we could swap out.
So what does Dizzy do when he's on the cruise?
I don't know. I don't really hang
He's
out
Mike
with
Calta.
Disney. That's
What
true.
does he do that's helpful to the
Oh,
operation?
that's helpful? I don't know.
Because everybody else on that list seems like they have a duty that they're in charge of, that they, execute on the cruise.
Well,
not
he
ever.
is a member of the Bone staff, and people do enjoy hanging out with members of the Bone.
Okay, but
Dizzy's fun.
outside of this show, he's the only other on-air personality that's going?
Yeah, like why wouldn't John go?
Wouldn't there be?
All right, Carmen, you brought it up. John Senning is on the list to go.
Oh, all right.
All right.
John's been before.
Well, then
Good
that
time.
makes a little bit more sense. John and Dizzy.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know if that's announced or not announced. Clearly, it's announced now.
Yeah, who announced it?
I just
Mike just said, didn't he?
I was just guessing. I had no idea.
Yeah. And that's it. That's locked in. Nobody else is added. Can be added. Should be added.
There are more rooms available. And
JoJo is way more fun than Dizzy.
I'm not anti-Dizzy, but I am pro
Gio is.
JoJo. Yeah. Oh, I know Gio is. He has been since last year.
I just don't know what he really does.
I am pro
to be
Jo-
helpful.
No one is better to me than what did Drew say yesterday about JoJo? He said she is the Swiss Army knife of the radio station.
Yeah,
that was
that's-
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
JoJo is there when you're sick. She's there when you're drinking. She's there when you're tired. She's there when you're awake. I vote JoJo.
She's a calming presence.
Yes.
Over who though?
Plus, who's going to make out with Dizzy's cousin?
Yeah.
Good point.
I'm not doing it.
No.
It's true.
Not it.
Forgot about that.
Joe.
Oh, no.
No.
Maybe Joey B will.
Now, Joe, you're bringing sugar pants.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're not. Nobody else is bringing.
I don't think so.
Oh, my
Jenny's-
husband is coming.
Oh.
We know Jenny's going.
Yeah, my wife's going.
And Christy loves hanging out with her.
Yeah.
Oh. So yeah. All right.
Yeah, so just you and Gio.
Oh, man.
Joe, you want to be friends on the cruise?
Yeah, all right. We've done it before.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Wait
So
until noon and meet him at the Starbucks.
And it's Tom there getting his Starbucks
Yeah.
for him.
hey, boss.
Yeah, Mike's not here. I'm going to
Hey.
take his room.
He'll come up to you and he'll go, "Hey, boss said hi."
Tom's going on a cruise tomorrow, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, or this weekend. I know he's going to be going on a cruise.
I have never been on a cruise outside of the Calta cruise.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
We've talked about it before. We talked about doing something, whatever, but never have. Well, yeah, we got ours coming.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, a lot of people look down on them, but they're very convenient when you want to see a lot of things in a short amount of time. Like I want to go to see as much of Alaska as I can in a week.
Yeah.
I go to 3 different places in Alaska.
It's funny because I've never been on one, so I don't know about going to like Alaska and going and seeing stuff. But I mean, I'm just going because it's got a casino. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's
Yeah.
literally the only thing. I mean, I'm hanging out and doing stuff on the cruise whenever we go and do the stuff, whatever. But I mean, really, that's it.
Dude, I'm telling you, the one I went to, I woke up one day in Rome. I woke up the next day in Barcelona.
Oh yeah, if you're going all over
Yeah.
and doing that, sure. Then you get. Yeah, listen, I don't want to get off in Belize where they're trying to sell me flip flops and kids take money out of my pocket or whatever. If I'm going to Rome and Greece and all these different things, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna get off the ship and check this out.
Yeah,
Cruise does always seem like the most bang for your buck if you're going to go on a vacation.
Yeah,
Plus the
and
other- the
it's
other thing
all
is no
inclusive.
driving.
It's all it's all right there. You don't have to worry about it. You're not worried about driving. You're not worried about where your
Dinners,
food's
yeah.
coming from. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll go.
I like this cruise.
You're in.
I'm in. I'm in, and I'm taking JoJo.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to meet Joey B. That is really.
What a slap in the face.
It really is.
Yeah.
The guy's worked here for like 12 years, 13 years.
Yeah.
They can't even get his name right. Sorry, Johnny.
All I know is
Joey B is going on the Calta cruise.
Yeah. Like, who did that? Who's responsible for sending that?
so you're saying take off Dizzy and put on JoJo.
That's what
I mean,
everybody's
that's
saying. I didn't say that. Everybody said that.
Is there anybody else that's going that you feel like does not deserve to go besides Dizzy?
No,
No.
I think everyone else needs to go
yeah.
for everything to run smoothly.
All right, so outside of the show up to Carmen, there's John Senning,
Mm-hmm.
John Brennan,
Yeah.
You got to have a suit with you on the boat.
yeah, Mike O and Mike Cernak, very important.
100%.
Yeah.
Approved.
Critical.
Corey,
Yes.
Yes.
important. Tom and Dizzy.
Tom, more for you. Dizzy, I don't know.
Yeah. Tom makes you
But
happy.
see, now that we know John Senning is going, Dizzy makes a little bit more sense.
That is true.
It
'Cause that's
does.
the show.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope Tom dresses like a doctor again.
I hope he dresses like the Bud Light bottle.
Tom's there and Tom makes me laugh. So Tom in.
By the way, that may have been one of two of my favorite things. was Dr. Asshole. It was great. And then whenever I saw him in the Bud Light outfit, I came up to him and I go, and they said you were going to look like an idiot.
Two fantastic lines.
He knows. He knows what's
So good.
You're just bringing him because you hope to see his dong.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah,
You're the one who
me.
saw it.
Well,
That's-
apparently he just does it all the
it's
time.
on your mind.
Tom's always a wild card.
Yeah.
Which is good, I think.
Rough Shot Todd going?
I don't know.
Oh,
No.
interesting.
I mean,
I vote
Interesting.
against Rough Shot Todd. I'd rather have Dizzy go than Rough Shot Todd.
And I mean, Rush Shot Todd's never been searched by the police.
Yet.
Yeah.
He has been taken out on a stretcher, though.
That is true.
Yeah.
But that was medically induced.
Was it?
All right. Well, we'll see. I will bring that up to John Brennan today. And
Why JoJo's not on? Is
why
that what you're-
JoJo's not going and why Dizzy is.
Yeah.
Well, like Carmen said, now that you've announced that John Senning is going, it makes more sense because that's their show.
So now you're saying that Dizzy should go.
I mean, I
But
guess.
then also Judge Juicy should go too.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she should go anyways.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know why she. I don't think it has to be one or the other. You know what I mean? I think.
But if we had to kick one person off to put her on, who do you kick off?
you,
Chris Dixon.
That's fine.
no, I'm kidding, Carmen.
Dixon out.
Dixon
JoJo
out.
in.
JoJo in.
All right. Let him know.
I mean, Dixon's only there just to flex
Yeah.
because there's no reason for.
Maybe he's brokering some deals,
With who?
some sales.
With who?
I don't know.
All the people who are sponsoring the cruise.
Who?
Stingray
It's your
Chevrolet.
cruise, yes, Stingray.
Yeah,
Is there
we
an
don't-
owl going on?
Yeah,
the,
that's Frank Leoshi's client.
You got to butter up the.
my client.
Why
Yeah,
isn't
but
Frank
is it
going?
Chris?
That's what I'm
Frank's
saying.
boss?
Frank should go. Yeah.
So there you go. Boss gets to go.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Okay.
So Dixon, you want Frank instead?
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
Let's
Frank's
see.
way more fun.
Let's see how much you can flex. See if you can get Dixon off.
Get the boss off.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know why anybody would want to go with us. To be honest.
Hey, glad to see you.
Or how about if your name is on the list and right away you're like, not right now you're like, oh, so am I not going?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to do.
But now we're gonna see Chris, and it's gonna be like awkward because like, oh yeah, we didn't want you to go.
No, I'll be fine.
You guys did. I'm the
Yeah.
only one who said I didn't want him to go.
Yeah,
And
but
I'm
it's
fine
like,
with. I'm fine with awkward.
You're like, oh, Mike doesn't want me to be here. I'm like, yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Yeah. At least I'm.
Gotta
at
keep him
least
on his
there's no-
toes.
At least I'm honest about it.
I don't know why JoJo's not the first name on the list.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who made this list?
Not me.
We need a name.
Who sent it to you?
Dan,
Oh,
whose
damn.
fat head doesn't go on the cruise anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know what happens on the
I
cruise.
had no idea.
Yeah.
He wants Joey B to go.
Yeah. that's
Johnny can't ever catch a break, man.
brutal.
Guy busts his ass, works hard, does a great job.
Right.
Can't even get his name right.
Who would you say, Johnny B or Dizzy?
Oh, Johnny B.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
He's
He's the host of the after the
Yeah,
show.
Yeah.
He's involved with our show directly.
Yeah, I agree. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to check in with Calvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show. Brought to you by Badger Bob Services.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, President Donald Trump said Tuesday that Venezuela would be providing 30 million to 50 million barrels of oil to the U.S.
Imagine that.
And he pledged to use proceeds from the sale of the oil to benefit the people of both countries.
Oh.
The White House is organizing a meeting Friday with U.S. oil company executives to discuss Venezuela, which the Trump administration has been pressuring to open its vast but struggling oil industry more widely to American investments and know-how. Representatives from Exxon, Chevron, ConocoPhillips, and more are expected to attend the White House meeting.
I just want to say this out loud, and then as I say it, I might be wrong. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But what is the difference between Putin deciding he wants to go into Ukraine and take over Ukraine?
Because there was not a dictator, and the people of Ukraine didn't hate their leader.
Yeah, but we didn't.
Well, you're asking the difference. That's
No, I know,
that's
but
the big difference.
So we went in there and got rid of their leader and arrested them on what? Drug charges?
Drug charges.
Yeah.
Because that's why they were blowing
up boats.
The boats that they said had all the drugs on them.
Right. So
And from this guy's statements, it's pretty clear that he's a wild card.
yeah. But we went in there and we decided basically we were going in there and taking oil.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically the same thing Putin did. He decided he wanted the land back.
It was about the drugs.
Yeah.
And then we got there like, oh, what is this? There's all this
oil and
all about
gold.
the drugs.
There's all this oil here. This is
Right.
We didn't even know.
We didn't even know this is
This will benefit the people.
But is that what people do? Is that they pretend that they don't see that?
yes.
I guess.
I mean,
think so.
that I'm not against it. I'm not even saying it's a bad thing that happened. The guy seems like a bad person. He seems like somebody that is not good for the world. But we just up and decided one day Venezuela was where we're going.
But also, I mean, I was just about to make an analogy that really points it out what it is. It's a lot like the mob coming in and you have a store and they go, it'd be a shame if stuff got broken in here and start breaking stuff. And they go, we can protect you. You give us a little taste each week. And basically, we're going in and going, you have this crazy leader that's killing people and doing all this stuff. We can come in. We can help you out. Maybe give us a little oil.
Well,
Maybe
and
everything will be fine. You know what I mean? That's literally the exact
but
same
we
thing.
didn't make that deal with them. We just came in there and arrested their leader.
We
Well,
didn't. We didn't.
No.
Are you sure? The
No.
de facto people that are going to be in charge now, are they with us? Are they like, yeah, definitely, we'll do that. And then
Right.
once you get him out, I'm in charge, and you guys get 30% of our oil or whatever it is.
Or did they make a deal, arrest the leader, but really that was part of the deal to get him out safely instead of just taking over? And then the other thing that I saw was really we took over before one of the other big countries like China or
Yeah.
Russia
Well, that
took it over.
is that's that video that's going viral now, where Jim from The Office explains that the reason why you want to go into Venezuela is because you don't want a country that's failing and whose government's failing and can be overthrown to be easily overthrown by one of our enemy countries and be right in our backyard. So
Right.
yeah, it makes
But,
sense.
but I heard
I'm
we made a deal with the leader.
I'm holding out to see what Oscar says. I think that's
Yeah.
I watched so much of The Office yesterday.
Yeah.
No, it's never not good.
It's never not. It's the funniest show. Michael Scott is the
So good.
most odd character on television.
So good. So many different things that he does, and the way that he does it and everything is so good. It's unbelievable.
That whole show, I think, was so perfectly cast.
Yeah.
The
It-
whole cast is perfect for their roles, what they do.
I will tell you that once Michael left, there was too much Ed Helms for me.
Yeah.
That was a little much, and some of the other people. James Spader coming in was fantastic.
Yep.
Robert California, I thought he was great. He was so weird and everything.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch, or did you ever watch Reno 911?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It just reminded me because I just watched one the other day that Oscar was, guest on, where he was on there and stuff. But it has a lot of good stuff on there too, where there's so many different things where you're like, that was totally improvised, because they improvised a lot of that stuff, and how they came up with it was great.
I don't like Jim and Pam. I hate watching that stuff.
I like Jim
really
and
don't
Dwight.
like that. What
Jim and Dwight are great.
Yeah.
the thing though that came out after The Office was off the air and said, once you go back and watch it and realize it's just a guy making fun of an autistic kid, you're like, I mean, that's all he was doing. Yeah, I don't like Jim and Pam at all. I don't like that at all.
Too weird.
Yeah. The full Epstein files might not be released until Trump leaves office.
Why?
The Justice Department told a court that there are more than 2 million documents in various forms of review. Less than 1% have been released so far.
Oh, but I thought
Release all of us.
I thought he campaigned on making sure that all the files were.
He didn't say
released.
when.
Oh,
He didn't say when.
Are we still talking about Epstein? What are we talking about Epstein for?
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, morning, Mike. Hey, so on Venezuela, there's a few things going on. So he was never elected president, leader, dictator, president. He was chosen by Chavez after Chavez died.
Right.
And last year, a couple years ago, they had an election. The opposition guy won. He decided, nope, I'm still running. So a lot of countries in the world never recognized him as the president.
Right.
And so also on the oil, America back in the day set up all the oil production for Venezuela. When Chavez took over, Venezuela took over, kicked the Americans out, socialism, all that. So it's more than just wanting the oil. They're taking back what's right, what's America built, and helping to stabilize the region, the drugs. See, Biden could have done this because he was indicted during the Biden administration and on the drug charges, and nobody did anything. They just let him run rampant.
Okay.
There's a lot of different.
That makes a lot more sense to me, sir. I appreciate that information, because I was unaware of some of that. I did not know about the oil, that we went in there and built the infrastructure for the oil. But so we have more of a vested interest than just some country who kicked the door down and said, we're taking everything back.
Exactly.
All right.
By the way, I feel
thank
like
you. Appreciate it.
I feel like one of your stupid friends is calling and going, dude, you're on the air right now. I can hear you.
That makes more sense. Thank you, sir.
Brandon Hagel scored the go-ahead goal and had an assist for the Tampa Bay Lightning, who won their 8th straight game with a 4-2 victory against Colorado Avalanche.
Fire.
Yeah, Kucherov had 2 assists, extending his point streak to 8 games and his multi-point streak to 7 for the Lightning, who are on their longest winning streak of the season. Darren Radish also had 2 assists to give him a 4-game multi-point streak, and Vasilevsky made 31 saves, which was a nice way for head coach John Cooper to celebrate his 1,000th game as head coach of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
He didn't do anything.
He did nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
The Chris Dixon of the bench.
He shouldn't even go on the
Shouldn't
cruise.
even be on the cruise.
Yeah. They're talking about him being up for Coach of the Year. Him and the coach from the Avalanche, whatever the award is called. I forget. They always have the different names for it. But, what he's done in his time, only coaching job in the NHL has been the Lightning.
Yeah. Never played hockey.
Comes in, gets him to multiple conference titles, gets him to
dying to know
back-to-back cups.
Back-to-back cups.
It is the one interview that I asked for on the Tampa Bay Lightning was John Cooper, and they said yes, and then it never happened. I'm dying to know his story about how he went from being a lawyer to a successful NHL coach.
Yeah.
What?
Does anybody know?
No.
I have no idea.
I have no idea. Like, I want to know his route. I want to know how you convince somebody to, let you be a coach of anything when you've never been a player before.
Yeah.
They
had a ceremony before the game about his 1,000th game, and they had a video, playing with different people and stuff. Stamkos, of course. They had Charles Barkley. They had Rondé Barber, a bunch of different people wishing him, congratulating him on his thing. Yeah,
Did you go to the game, or that was all? On
I didn't
TV?
go to the game. It was on TV. Yeah,
It's hard for me to go to the games during the week.
I know. I love to. I love going to the games, man. They're so much fun. But during the week, it's definitely difficult to do. This is pretty interesting. There is a company in Finland that is launching autofocus glasses that scan your eyes and can change the prescription instantly. The glasses contain eye tracking sensors as well as liquid crystals in the lenses, which are used to change the prescription instantaneously. The result, according to the company, is an improvement on current bifocal or varifocal lenses, both of which are meant for people who need assistance seeing both far and close distances.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's
unbelievable.
amazing.
I'm surprised we didn't have it sooner.
Right. It sounds like something they're like, oh, yeah, I guess they should have had that, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got Meta glasses for Christmas.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
How you like them?
Well, there's a part of the story is that there's new Meta glasses that my head is too fat for.
Oh.
And it's actually not my head. I think it's my wrist. So
Yeah.
you have to wear a thing on your wrist
Oh,
to go
that's
with
right.
the head.
Yeah.
And,
So you have the
Yeah.
one where it's got the screen inside?
no,
Oh.
that's the new one.
Right.
That's
That's
the one with the wrist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so I don't have that. I have the other one. I have the one. So then I got them, brought them to Costa Rica so Bobby could help me set them up, and then didn't set them up and forgot them in Costa Rica. That's how good I am. So
What?
well, Bobby got them and he's mailing them back.
Oh.
They say, you know,
Well, Joe got the Meta glasses too.
I did.
yeah. So do you know how to use them yet?
No, but I do have them connected.
Okay.
So-
all right. All right.
So
He hooked them up to his VCR.
So I have them and I haven't used them yet, but Bobby has the one with the screen inside. And Bobby used them to talk to people in Costa Rica,
yeah.
and he put them on.
Oh, that's
And
wild.
translate.
He put them on a guy and was talking to the guy in English, and it was translating in Spanish, and the guy was blown away.
So
it was
Chad
like he
does-
showed fire to a caveman.
Real quick, are you reading it or is it saying it into
Saying
your
it.
ear?
No. In this one, you're reading it on the screen. So you're saying to me, how do I get to the store? And the guy is seeing it in Spanish. How do I get to the store on the screen? But in mine, I hear it.
But did you see? We've talked about it before. They have the in-ear things, whatever, that translate
I
in,
have
real,
one of those,
in
yeah.
real time.
Yep, I have one of those.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome. But I don't know. I need somebody. I'm not good at setting those things up. I need somebody to know how to do it first.
You'll never use them.
Never.
You've
Not
got like
until Bobby
you-
comes back.
You've got like 5 Oculus laying in there. You've got all this stuff. You've never used any of this stuff.
My Bobby's coming here. Bobby is Kelly is going to be at at McCurdy's on January 16th that weekend. So that is my next and probably last shot at getting those glasses to work. That'll be it.
I'll bring mine too, Michael.
Thank you, Joe. You'll be in class sometime.
Yeah.
That guy reads instructions. He knows how to do everything.
Yeah.
He reads the pamphlets. Oh, by the way, I got an email this morning. Your Christmas gift that I ordered on December 5th is on its way here.
Oh.
Yeah.
So and now my birthday's in February. Might as well save it.
But my problem is I guarantee this thing's not going to fit you because it's from
no.
China. Well, I didn't know when I
Jeez.
bought it. I saw it and I was like, oh, this looks cool. Let me buy it for you. I know when I get it, it's going to be garbage.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, I have a gift for my wife that was a Christmas present that's coming from Australia, and I paid for VIP shipping and stuff. It still hasn't left Australia. I'm like, what did I pay for? I
Do you
don't know
think
what's going on.
the tariffs have anything to do with it? Because there was a lot of shipping blockages and
I don't know because I've gotten stuff way faster
Yeah.
that I ordered after it, and it came, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But who knows?
well, I'm looking forward to not fitting into what you got me.
Do you remember me telling you about what is the name of the thing? It was some clothing, and I was like, it's crazy how expensive this stuff is. Is it Naked Wolf?
I don't know.
Naked Wolf.
Does that sound right? Is that something, Carmen? Is that a?
I have that does not sound like anything to me.
Let me see. Because I remember we looked up the leggings, and the leggings were like $380 just for leggings.
Naked Wolf is like a clothing line. It looks like
Yes.
There's like it looks primarily shoes though.
Yeah, so they have everything, and I got my wife some shoes that are crazy shoes, and she loves
Naked
them.
Wolf.
Yeah. She loves them. Loves them. She has. Have you seen? Did she wear them? I don't know if she wore them out anywhere we played yet. Whatever her. Oh yeah, she was wearing them on the pub crawl. The fur boots.
I did not see the.
Oh yeah, these are looking
I
crazy.
saw them.
They are wild.
Yeah.
They are wild. And they look great. Whatever. But yeah, I got her some crazy shoes from Naked Wolf.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Hey, so I don't want to keep beating a dead horse, but about that Maduro thing,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys brought up. So if you go back and look at that election, the last election where Maduro didn't win, and they tried to say he did, it looks exactly like the Biden millions of votes at midnight thing. Like the graph looks exactly the same. So Maduro was saying that he has information because all those Smartmatic machines came from Venezuela. And I believe Trump is petty enough to be like, you know something? You're coming to talk to me.
That might be true. That might be true, sir. All right.
I
thank
mean,
you.
I'm a fan of the guy. I like what he's doing. But at the same time, I think he's enough of a jerk to be like, okay, let's go talk to this guy.
Petty is a
And everything
good
else
word.
falls into place.
I got you. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mike. How you doing?
Good. What's happening?
Hey, I know you just said that you wanted to know John Cooper's route to the National Hockey League, and I pretty much know it for you. I can give you the map of what happened. So, John Cooper years ago was a coaching in the USHL, what they call the U-Haul, that's Junior A hockey, Junior B hockey. Very successful coach. He caught the eye of some executives in the East Coast League, which is the East, the ECHL. I'm down here in Fort Myers. We have a team called the Everblades. They play in Estero. So he ends up getting scouted by Steve Yzerman from the Detroit Red Wings, the Hall of Fame. Who was here, and Breezeball was his assistant GM. So they bring the story is because they had him on the Spit and Chicklets podcast, and he tells his story on the Spit and Chicklets podcast. You can go and listen to that on any of your social media platforms. But he says this is what it was. He met with Yzerman and literally knocked the interview out of the park because he's an attorney and he has a very gregarious personality. He blew Yzerman away. And during the interview, and they brought him in, and now he's a Hall of Fame coach. He's a 2-time Stanley Cup champion, been to the Cup 3 times. But he is a leader of men. I'm a diehard Buffalo Sabres fan, but as a fan of the National Hockey League, John Cooper is a pillar of the game.
Yeah.
And to not even a guy that played hockey and to be able to, bring people together and to center those players around and get them to play like that at the highest level in the world.
And also,
remarkable.
Have the respect of these players as a guy who's never played before, and yet still be able to motivate these guys to go out in there and play. And that's something special.
With a roster that's been changing over and over because of money and salary cap and all kinds of things.
100%. And then Breezeball took the reins over when Stevie Y went back to Detroit. So yeah, man. But Cooper, I mean, there's a reason why he's the Team Canada coach for the Olympics. I mean, the guy's fantastic. He's the minute he hangs him up, he's going into Toronto in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well,
in the old Bank of Montreal.
We're so
without a shadow of a doubt.
We're so spoiled.
Appreciate the heads up, sir. Thank you.
By the way, Mike Olivero, our resident hockey pro, told me it's a Jack Adams Award is the coaching award.
Mike Olivero won the Jack Off Award a couple of times.
Oh, man. Congratulations.
Going to be on the cruise, Mike Olivero. For
Should
sure.
be.
Deservingly so.
Yeah.
Next to JoJo.
And Joey B.
So we were talking about the glasses that changed to have the autofocus and stuff. Well, big consumer electronics show kicked off in Las Vegas yesterday, and they have some of the different things that they're coming out with.
Okay, the future.
Yeah, some of the stuff for the future. They have lollipops that play music. The brand is called Lollipop Star. Each flavor plays a different song using bone conduction technology. So you have the lollipop in your mouth and it's playing music that you hear in your ear.
I mean, that seems like a little unnecessary, but I get it.
Yeah, but you've seen those earphones that go out on the outside and they go through your bones in your head and stuff. They're $9 each, so it's not like crazy.
For a lollipop.
Yeah, but like it plays music and stuff, and like Gio said, kids will, I'm sure, love that.
Yeah.
You know, Carmen, this is something kind of cool. Color changing fingernails. A company called iPolish is behind them. They're press-on nails that change colors with a special device that you have to buy. They say you can choose from 300 different shades.
Wow.
The starter kit is $95. So you don't have to paint your fingernails. You just have the press-on fingernails. You're wearing blue. You change it to blue. You change, change
that
whatever.
seems like one of the things to me where you should just be able to go, whoop, stick your hand in something and pull out and get whatever design you want. Like, how are we not at that point yet?
Yeah, listen, nail care is so behind
Yeah.
It really is. Like, think about it. Like, we literally take paint and brush it on, and you have to have somebody else do it if you want it to look nice.
Yeah, that's what year is it?
Yeah.
My son's girlfriend does that, and she does a great job. Like, she does it like the weird designs.
Oh, it's
and
an art.
jewels.
The
Yeah,
jewels,
she does a real good job.
Yeah, I told my wife, I go, you ought to hit up Joey's girlfriend because she's always getting her nails done and getting stuff glued onto it. And
Joey always has his nails done.
Yeah.
It looks weird.
Talking AI picture frames, a company called Vinabot came up with digital picture frames that can talk and have conversations with you. They were inspired by the talking paintings in Harry Potter.
Would you want an AI version of your mother in a frame?
No.
Like, you know how AI works, where you could be like if I walked in, like like it wouldn't work with my mother because AI really wasn't around when my mother was around. You know, it wasn't as prominent as it is now, so it didn't get to know my mother. So, but if I, Bailey, my AI knows me pretty well, and if you give it 5 more years, then I die, and then you put me in a frame and it can answer like me, that'd be kind of cool to have.
No, listen, there is a black
You just don't want me around.
No, there's a Black Mirror about this. And I think if they've made a Black Mirror about it, people have thought about the pros and the cons, and it always ends up a negative.
What is a negative?
So basically this does happen. The guy loses his wife very early on in their marriage. But there's a program that you can create and have your wife live forever. And he does it, but it ends up driving him mad because it's not the real thing. If I'm remembering this correctly, because it came out a few years ago.
Right.
But it doesn't end well, is all I know. Is like they had what you're saying.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about a frame. Like, you can go, like, you know how you open up ChatGPT when you want to talk to it? So I can go in there and sit down and I could say, hey, Mom. And she's like, hey, son, how you doing? How was work today? You know, just have those casual conversations.
So they had that as well, because there was a robot one and then they had a picture one. And this guy goes back and he's remembering the love of his life and this and that. And then she left him. But again, he only remembers his side of it. He doesn't know her side of it. Come to find out, he actually had a kid with her and stuff. And it's just very creepy and very it's all one-sided. And like you said, the AI will never get to know somebody as well as a human can.
It's getting pretty good.
It is.
I bet you AI would know my dad really good.
Your dad's not giving any info.
Well, the longer we're using AI, the more information we're pumping into it, which is going to make it better and better and better.
By the way, there is a guy that I came across that does videos, and I shared it on my Instagram story. He's real deadpan and stuff, but he uses AI, and he puts it in different situations, and he's like, hey, I just farted in front of my boss, and I think he heard me. What should I do? Whatever. And the guy in the AI is like, oh, we've all had that happen before. And he goes, you had it happen? And he goes, well, not me necessarily, but talking in, not specifics, whatever. But I've been in a meeting and I've said something. And he goes, what meetings are you going to? And he just keeps on asking him the dumb questions. It's funny. I don't know. AI with people in there after they're dead seems a little
it's definitely weird.
Yeah.
I stand by, if they've made a Black Mirror about it, I'm out. I'm just going to go with
That's your rule.
That's pretty good. That's a good rule.
Yeah, it's not good.
Let's see. They have AI-powered hair clippers. Choose a hairstyle in the app in the like a crew cut or a side part, whatever, and the blade automatically adjusts while you're using it and cuts it and does it. I don't know if I trust that.
Somebody made an AI video of me sneezing on Pete and blowing his hair off.
That's hilarious.
Wispy.
Gaming headphones that can read your mind. They scan your brain waves to track focus, reaction speed, and cognitive load.
See, no, I don't want to do that because I don't want my video game character to be as slow as I am.
Yeah.
I want my video game character to have speed and be fast and can jump and all that stuff.
Gio, this might be something that you would like because the Lego stuff, whatever, Lego Smart Bricks.
Oh, I saw this.
They light up and make different sounds depending on what you build. Like if they're part of a car, they'll make an engine sound and do different stuff. Yeah. That's kind of cool.
I don't really play with the Legos afterwards. I just kind of put them together.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're a kid, that's pretty cool.
A toilet that calls for help.
What?
A company called Vovo has a new smart toilet for seniors. If they don't use it for 8 hours, it alerts their family in case they fell or need help.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd tell you, my whole family has Costa Rica belly.
Oh, yeah.
She
you're
got back.
sick.
Yeah.
I mean, Carmen, it's been unreal.
What do you think it was? Food, water, just
We were drinking bottled water,
yeah.
so it had to be something in the food. But man, I'm still full liquid.
Yeah, you always have issues, though.
It's not just me though. Joey had to go to the doctor yesterday.
You
Oh, really?
always have issues. It's a very sickly group.
Listen,
And these lesbians want your sick baby? Get out of here.
they don't
Get
know,
out of
they
here.
don't know about my issues.
Yeah, they should find out. Maybe you should have this portable food allergy detector.
Oh,
yeah.
Bring it to restaurants or anything like that. That's pretty good. You know, your wife has food allergies. Yeah, that would help out for sure. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people that are like, I don't know whether I can eat this or not.
Yeah.
They have the robot vacuums. We've all seen those. Robot vacuums, they can climb stairs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Go clean upstairs, idiot.
I did have one of the Roombas for a while.
Yeah. How about this one? A clip-on device that remembers your conversations. It's small enough to clip onto your shirt. It can summarize work calls or settle that argument whenever your wife says, no, you said this. And you go, I didn't say that. And then you go back to the replay.
Yeah.
I have one of those things. It's Bobby bought it for me. It's the size of a credit card, and it could listen to the whole show. I could leave it here, and it will record the whole show. And then at the end, I'll go summarize the show, and it'll write me a summary of what happened in each hour. And it's unbelievable how fast it works. It's great. But I wish to God that I had that for the arguments I had with my wife.
Yeah.
This is what you. I didn't say that. I have it on. Oh God, that would have come in handy so many times over the years. So many times.
There's a lot of times where I told you that, and I go, okay, well, I probably wasn't listening.
Oh, you're too easy.
But I'm. That's true.
Yeah, I know, but I'll never give it up that it was my fault.
You should have made me listen more. You should have been more entertaining with your story. A Florida man has landed behind bars after Polk County deputies say he had a gun hidden under his prosthetic silicone breasts while trespassing at a construction site.
Was his name Hatley?
No. Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd said that Matthew Zaccarino claimed he was going to a costume party. But when deputies asked where the party was, they said he stopped talking. Zaccarino was charged with armed trespassing with a firearm, loitering or prowling, and resisting an officer without violence. But he had silicone boobies on, and he had a gun underneath him.
And what? He was just dressing up.
I guess just
Well,
going
not
out,
going around these days.
going out to the construction site, seeing what happens. You know,
Hey, fellas.
check it out, see what's going on. Hold on, I'm about to send you a picture of this guy.
Oh, really?
And yeah, he looks. He doesn't have the prosthetic breast on
Right.
at this point, but he just looks like, no, I was going to a party. Like, you guys leave me alone.
They don't like that in Polk County.
No.
Don't be messing around out there.
I think they do like it in Polk County, and they try to pretend they don't. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Republicans are like anti-gay, and then it turns out they're all doing gay stuff.
Yeah.
I bet you Polk County, there's a lot of weird stuff going on over there.
I'm talking Grady Judd. He
Yeah,
don't
I
mess
think
around.
Grady Judd, you never know what he's into. You never know what kind of, this guy with his little fake boobies.
Oh, just saying. What, you can't have a good time anymore?
Yeah. Hey.
You guys don't like the party here in Polk County?
Oh, he's pouting me.
Yeah, man, you guys caught me. Yeah. We talked about this a little bit the other day. Mickey Rourke being evicted, can't pay his rent, and then there was the GoFundMe, and they have raised a ton of money. He needed like $50,000 and got way more than that because for whatever reason, people are sending Mickey Rourke money. But then,
Question for you.
yeah,
And honest, think about this. What celebrity would you send money to?
I don't think there is any.
Jimmy Page.
No, what did you do, Jimmy? How'd you lose all that money?
Turned out I made bad investments, and I went to go to my bank, and I'm completely bankrupt.
Like, if I see Jimmy Page and I know that story, and
No,
he's,
it's on the news. Legendary guitar player from Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page, turned out his manager stole all his money, and he is absolutely broke now, and he's being forced to leave his house and is in the negatives of $100,000. This is on the news.
you want to go to Olive Garden with me? I'll buy you a meal. You can sit down and have a conversation.
That's what I'm saying. Like, or
that I would do.
There is a GoFundMe set up for Jimmy Page where you could send him anything from $20 to $10,000.
Yeah, I'm probably not sending money.
I'm not sending any money there.
Come over to the house and play me a song, maybe.
Right,
you know.
right. Yeah, like if I get something out of it, we get to have some pasta fazool and talk about some stuff.
Right. Like I can't just see me blindly sending money to anybody.
No,
anybody.
Because there's even how much I love dogs and stuff. There's stuff that I'll see and I'll be like, oh, that's terrible, but I'm also not sending money because I don't know where it's going.
Oh, speaking of, my wife is on this. She loves ugly dogs.
Yeah,
and
a lot of people do.
She almost got. There was an 11-year-old Chihuahua with one eye, and its tongue will not go back in its mouth.
Oh yeah,
so it's got one eye. It's like
a lot of times they have to have their teeth pulled, and then the tongue sticks. Yeah.
So she's like, they're trying to find a home for it, and I go, what are we going to do with an 11-year-old blind dog?
You know what you're going to do? You're going to give it its best life for its last couple of years that it has.
I'm not.
You could.
I'd rather give Jimmy Page money.
Michael, you already gave me a one-eyed dog.
Yes, I know. Thank you. Sorry,
should have kept that one.
No. Oh, I feel bad. Do you hate that dog?
No, I actually love that dog. Okay. Everybody does.
All right. Good.
Really.
Good.
Yeah, he's the favorite.
How many dogs at the house?
There are 3 dogs at the house now.
Oh, only 3?
Yeah.
What happened to the other ones?
Mama Pants moved to another area.
Oh, you didn't let us know that.
I was supposed to update.
Yeah, of course. Comings and goings.
All right. Well, yes.
No more muffle door.
No, Annette's there.
Oh, yeah.
So she took Stella?
No. She took her dog, which I can't remember her. It's Sophie.
Oh, okay.
That's her dog's name.
Okay.
So Mama Pants is out.
Yeah, Mama Pants is out.
Oh, man.
Man, Whore Island's falling apart.
Down to only 3 ladies at the Whore Island.
3 ladies and 3 dogs.
Yeah.
3 ladies, 3 dogs, and an old man.
And an old man, yeah.
Power in numbers, Joe.
Well, listen, I'm outvoted on that island. I'm telling you right now.
It's your island.
I know, it was.
You can't even remember the dog's name. Only one from him. So anyways, Mickey Rourke said he'd rather have rather stick a gun up his butt than accept money from GoFundMe. He said it was actually his management team that started the GoFundMe, and he wants everyone who donated to get their money back.
I mean, I would feel the same way, but I'd be like, but I mean, if it's already there.
Right, yeah.
I already collected it.
I kind of respect it.
I don't need the extra, just the 50,000 I needed,
I mean,
to me, it always seemed like he could do other things to get that money beside. Like, GoFundMe for somebody like that, to me, is like lowest of low.
$25,000 is an acceptable fee for a Comic-Con. You
Yeah.
were Mickey Rourke. You were in Iron Man movies. You were in The Wrestler. You were in 9.5 Weeks. You can do 2 Comic-Cons and make $50,000.
Right, exactly.
Also, there's a lot of Comic-Cons that are like, there's a lot of stars there. It's not like,
you're not just losers anymore.
They're all just kind of pop culture in general now.
It's not just Virgil sitting there.
Also, you couldn't tell me that there isn't a somewhat local business that would pay $25,000 for Mickey Rourke to be their spokesperson for one commercial. You know what I mean?
Yes, I agree
And
with all of it.
it could be a gym. It could be something that he's into. It'd be like, hey, come down and so your face doesn't look like this.
You could do these appearances where it's like, an evening with Mickey Rourke and you show the film and then he does a Q&A afterwards. And there's tickets right there. Like, there's so many other ways.
We should be Mickey's manager.
Yeah. Besides
Instead of just
GoFundMe.
making GoFundMe.
Yeah, there's plenty of ways he should be able to get that kind of money.
This is pretty interesting. Gillette once offered Billy Gibbons and Dusty Hill from ZZ Top $1 million each to shave their beards during a Super Bowl commercial.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That would have been huge.
They turned it down. Gibbons says when their fans found out, they thought it was pretty cool. They loved it.
But also they didn't need the $1 million.
No, they don't need $1 million. They have so many millions.
It's a good offer though.
That'd be pretty cool.
Who else would you shave? Who else has been known to have a big beard that would be a good?
Well, if you had Tom Selleck when he had the mustache the first time he shaved it off, that'd be a big deal.
Yeah, remember Alex Trebek when he shaved?
Yeah,
that was weird for a while.
Yeah.
I wish dirty Dave Letterman shave
his weird beard.
Gross old
you don't
man
like
beard.
his old man beard?
Yeah. It looks old and gross.
It does look old and gross, but I like it.
Yeah.
But also, what makes me think Dave is kind of old and gross is anytime on his show, whenever he'd hold a picture up to the camera, they would show his fingernails and his cuticles, and they would be like all ratted up.
Really?
And stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. It was weird. Like I don't know. It just I remember seeing that and going, "Oh, Dave looks kind of gross."
Yeah. Dirty old man beard is
But
what I think.
I always just picture David Letterman actually doing his own yard work.
Could be.
Yeah.
That could be it.
Like he seems like he'd hammer his
Yeah,
own
because he
thing.
didn't have like dirty fingernails. It was just like kind of cut up stuff.
Right, right.
Although as I'm looking at my fingers, I'm like, mine would probably look pretty bad too.
I bite my fingers.
Oh.
I bite my finger. And I always feel like my fingernails get dirty.
Yeah.
Like I think I scratched the wood on this desk, and there's always something in my nails.
Park Badger. What are you doing? Do you remember us talking about former NFL player Matt Khalil?
No.
His ex-wife had some stuff to say about his junk being too big.
Oh yeah.
So he is now suing his ex-wife for saying his junk was too big, she compared it to 2 Coke cans.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now the question is, side by side or on top of each other?
She said on top.
Okay, so 2 Coke cans. Good Lord. That is too big, right?
Carmen, is that too big?
Too big.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
That can't be true, though, is it?
One
He's-
Coke can is too big.
He says, which by the way, this is going to cause it even more. He says it caused unwanted attention in comments from the public, and his family has been affected by it and stuff.
Oh,
meanwhile,
man, I wish somebody would say that about
exactly. Meanwhile, this guy's getting on dating sites, and he's like, "Hey, let's talk about that thing again."
me. Meanwhile, Coke called him and asked me what to do at halftime commercial.
2 Coke cans.
That can't be true, can it?
I mean,
how big is this guy in proportion? And maybe very true.
I mean, guess if he's an NFL player, they're usually pretty large.
yeah. Let me see his size. I think he was a lineman, so let me see what his.
I would never wear pants if I was that guy.
No.
I just have it. Must be so difficult to wear anything. Shorts.
6'6", 295.
Oh yeah,
6'6".
That's possible.
6'6", 295. Got the old
The old double Coke.
Coke classic, baby.
Yowza.
I wonder if it fizzes whenever.
Oh. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey guys, love this show. Hey, speaking of the technology, you've seen the Will Smith iRobot movie?
Yes.
Okay, Google New Atlas. It's a company. You can buy a made robot for about $125,000. I do medical supplies. One of my doctors is buying this.
What does it do?
New Atlas. It's the iRobot robot. It will clean. It will do dishes. It's a robot made, but it's about 4 or 5 feet tall. Look it up. It's creepy as heck.
Does
All right,
it?
I'm on it. Thank you.
Does it do video? Can it do video?
Joe,
I'm asking for a friend.
$125,000 is cheaper than what we pay Joe.
Does it book guests by any chance?
Oh,
Just checking. Just checking.
It will take out the trash and walk the dog.
That's good.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it looks like this has different brands of stuff on here because this is LG's housekeeper robot designed to automate your daily chores. Designed to cook, clean, manage chores. Using advanced physical AI, part of LG's zero labor home vision. The wheeled humanoid features dexterous hands and visual learning to automate daily household tasks.
Dexterous hands, you know what it's doing.
Yeah.
Just the old double corn Coke can.
He's going to rip your Coke can right off.
Uh-huh.
By the way, it looks small.
The robot?
Yeah, it looks pretty small.
Well, I mean, if it's going to cook, it's got to be able to reach everything.
Yeah, maybe it's on a post that goes up and down and stuff.
You don't want it too big. You want to be able to beat it up. If
Oh,
something
no,
goes wrong.
I see a full thing now. So it does look like it's about, I don't know, maybe 5 something, but it has like a base that has wheels, and then it's got like a body standing on the base, kind of.
Rosie.
This will be the future, anyways.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Is it like Rosie the robot?
Yeah, a little bit. But, looks better as far as,
I think
I'm
it'll be the
looking at it
norm.
now.
And
and it's got long arms
everybody will have one in their house.
because the arms go all the way down to almost the base.
Yeah, I mean, we're all going to have these eventually.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I don't think we will. But like our kids.
They're going to be like
kids.
the uber rich, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they're going to be.
It'll start out that way, but technology prices drop so fast. Think about whenever flat screens came out to the 2 years afterwards.
Yeah.
Now you literally buy a flat screen because you're like, I can't believe this is only $400. And it's an 80 inch TV.
It is still funny when they say it's a flat screen TV.
Yeah.
As of which they haven't had anything else in the last 20 years.
Right, they do that on during football season. They're like, join the bone at this place. We're giving away a flat screen TV.
Yeah.
Oh, a flat screen.
Compared to what?
Yeah.
I go into a Best Buy and go, you got any tube TVs in there?
Yeah.
And tube
So that
TVs in the
works
back? The Golden Globes are happening on Sunday, and the gift bags that the winners and presenters are getting are worth nearly $1 million.
It's crazy.
That's unbelievable. When you think of gift bags for some sort of award show or something, whatever, what do you automatically think of?
I don't know what you're thinking of.
Just what do you think? Anytime they talk about gift bags and all the stuff, the watches and everything that's in there, there's one thing that I always think of.
I don't know.
Sopranos. Whenever they went in,
Oh,
they're like, they robbed.
yeah. Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, Ben Kingsley. Yeah, and they punched Lauren Bacall in the face.
Yeah.
That was so good.
That was really good.
But they couldn't believe
forgot about that.
all the stuff that they're in. They were like, yeah, you take 2, take 3, whatever, because they just want people, celebrities, to be wearing their stuff.
Not only do they have the gift bags, but they also have like the little celebrity gift center where you just walk through and they give you watches.
Right,
and
that's
stuff.
what they did. Yeah.
Yeah, that must be really nice. That's a different elite level of person. So I was talking to Bobby and I did a podcast from Costa Rica, and we were talking about different levels of rich. Like, what is the richest you know?
Richest person?
No. Like the richest experience. Like, I've stayed at nice hotels, like Four Seasons hotels that cost a ridiculous amount of money a night, and that's nothing compared to like what billionaires stay at.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, I've stayed at really, really fancy hotels, and they're nothing compared to where the billionaires
They'd
stay.
scoff at that.
Right. So we were discussing that there's different levels of, and a lot of the times you see that in travel. So I'll stay at a hotel that's great, but then there's hotels where you don't carry your key. You leave it at the front desk. And when you walk in, they go, Mr. Calta, good to see you. They give you the key. That's the kind of service you get. That's the kind of billionaire. So you eventually you graduate to like the richer you get, you eventually there's a point where you get to where you bang kids. That's just what it seems to be, right?
Yeah.
I mean that it seems to me
That's
that you've unlocked something
right
when you're banging kids.
Yeah.
That's what we find out through all this. The richest you can be. That's the gift that you get.
It's apparently a small circle.
I don't want to be in that circle. I don't want to.
Kid has a small circle.
No double coke.
You don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't want to get to that point.
No.
No. This is pretty interesting. Noel Gallagher says it would be an honor for Oasis to be chosen to write the next James Bond theme.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'd like to hear an Oasis
that'd
James
be
Bond
great.
theme. Best James Bond theme.
Oh, it's hard. There's so many.
Goldfinger.
Live and let die.
Do you think Live and Let Die?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many.
I think Duran Duran did a great one.
View to a Kill.
Yeah, View to a Kill. I think that may be my favorite one.
I mean, there's some before that too.
The what's Shelley, the female singer, Basie, Shelley Basie, whatever the, I don't know, but Jimmy Page played on James Bond when he was
really?
young. Yeah, he played guitar on the thing. He's played on so many different things. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. And you would think that Oasis would be like, James Bond, we're not doing that, whatever. But
Oh, they're English. I think that'd be perfect.
We all thought the Oasis tour was not going to happen.
Yeah.
And they're still out there touring. There's been no stories or any drama that I've heard of out of it.
I would have liked to have seen that, but not deal with all the nonsense that goes with it.
Yeah.
Like them being the possibility that it wouldn't happen, and having to travel somewhere else to see it, and all the people. It just doesn't make sense. But if they came here, I would definitely go.
Oh, how do you not?
Yeah, I would check it out.
I was never big into Oasis.
I like them.
Like, I hear some of their songs, like, oh yeah, it's a good song, but I was never like a fan. Like, I can't name.
If you have a band that has 5 songs that you like, you want to see that band.
Yeah.
No, Carmen?
No, I've just never been a big concert person
Yeah.
lately. Especially, like, even when I was younger, like, I would go. But I remember when I was a kid, my dad was like, do you guys want to go see the Spice Girls? And I didn't want to. I was like, nah, I'm good. And and then they blew, and it was like at a mall, too. But they had just dropped their first single. It was on the radio and stuff. And he asked me, my sister, and we loved them, right? And my sister was like, yes, I can't wait to go. And I'm like, I don't want to go to the mall.
See,
I hated the mall.
Joey was all concert when he was young, and he got to meet a lot of people, and that was really good. And Juliana, nothing, except she got her first concert tickets for Christmas. Guess who?
Well, she went to Taylor Swift.
Well, no, I know, but I mean, like her
And
first
that
that
Boone guy.
No, she's been to concerts before.
Wait a minute.
Confused with first concert.
Sorry,
Confused me. I don't know what
She
you know
got
what
her
first means.
gift
Taylor
is,
Swift twice,
Okay.
Miami and Tampa.
All right, she's been to a lot of concerts, but she doesn't really like it. But she's going to see Morgan Wallen.
Oh,
She loves Morgan Wallen.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, which is thankfully I don't have to go.
What's he, Raymond James, or where is he?
No, in Gainesville.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's he playing there? Is it a
Probably
stadium?
the
Or
It's a
stadium,
college
yeah.
stadium, yeah.
Probably with the Gators.
Yeah, and I have no interest whatsoever.
I got to tell you, too big is too much for me. You know?
Too big.
Yeah, sometimes it's too much. I'm just like, I love seeing club shows.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. People that'll sit like the 300 level for a concert. I can't imagine that.
It's like, why bother? You
Right.
just watch it on
Yeah.
TV at that point.
By the way, Hardwired, the Metallica tribute band, is going to be at OCC coming up sometime soon. Have you seen them or no?
I think I have.
They're really good. If
Yeah.
you like Metallica, go see them. They're really good. They do a good job. The singer even looks like James and sounds like him.
There was another Metallica cover band called Battery that I used to see.
They're pretty good
Battery
too.
I've seen.
And I remember they all looked like the Metallica guys.
Yeah, this one I saw them before, and the singer is looks like James, whatever. The drummer a little bit Lars. He wears the hat backwards, and
Right.
after the song, he'll do this, and do the Lars.
I
thing.
like the bands like that are like going out of the way to not only play the songs but look like the guys and stuff.
I got to tell you, every time I see Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin Evening, the guitar player does look like Japanese Jimmy Page, which Jimmy Page looks a little Japanese himself. But the rest of the guys don't try and look like him, but they sound so good and do the music so
That's
well.
the important part.
Yeah. And then finally in news, it is 2026. We are 7 days into the new year, and we don't have flying cars, but we do have electric cars. We do have self-driving cars. We have some of the
Robots.
different stuff. But there is a blog that collected 10 of the wrong predictions that people made about from the 1950s, what it would be like in 2020.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Some of the different stuff that they said. Jetpacks would be everywhere. We'd just all be flying around with jetpacks. Like, you wouldn't be taking a car to work. You'd take a jetpack.
Which it seems like they do have jetpacks.
Not commercial, though.
Not
like-
commercial, but they do have them. I wonder why they are not more available. They do have them, and they seem to work pretty well.
But it's
they?
the air traffic. Like, how are you controlling that? Like, if you have a bunch of people on jetpacks and stuff, you're not going to be able to.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not up where airplanes are, but also you're, just in your neighborhood. You think you're not smashing into somebody?
No, I definitely shouldn't have a jetpack.
And I think they only run for like a couple minutes. They're not long term.
Yeah, but so they thought they'd be everywhere like cars. Instead of cars, we'd all just have jetpacks.
I thought for sure we'd have hoverboards like Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Like that seemed pretty easy to me.
because that just seems like that's magnets.
Yeah.
Right.
How come we haven't figured that out yet?
They said that a hose would replace house cleaning. They thought that there would be a future where cleaning houses involved hoses and hot air instead of brooms, because the houses would just be waterproof and synthetic and just wash the whole thing out.
Oh,
You know how they kind of have the bathrooms like in Japan where it
Yeah.
steams the whole thing and comes back up?
The truck stop showers, they do that way.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but we don't have that, no. The moon would have subdivisions on it. Some 1950s thinkers assumed that the moon would be developed into residential neighborhoods. And
I think that
vacation
might.
homes
I
and
think
stuff.
that might happen.
Yeah.
Just for the uber rich,
I think
maybe
that might
already
be happening now.
Right.
And
Yeah,
some might
we'll
already
see
be
it.
there. We just don't know it.
Right.
How about this? They thought that women would tower over men. A columnist wrote that women were expected to reach an average height of 6 feet tall, thanks to improved nutrition and medical science, and these super women would dominate the workforce.
Super
I
women.
do love a tall woman.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. I don't know if it's because I'm also tall, so I'm not intimidated, but I do love a tall woman.
But have you
Oh.
ever met a woman taller than you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I am intimidated by it. I'm not going to lie, but I'm not afraid of it. I find it to be attractive.
There was a girl that we knew that worked at the aquarium, like a golfarium thing, whatever, and she was 6'1", and she was one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. Super cool. Couldn't be more cool. She would come into the club that I worked at, and guys would walk past her and do this. and do
Yeah.
that. And I go,
I find myself when I was younger doing that too.
it's like, you think you're the only one, and she's
Yeah.
like, oh, that's hilarious. Come sleep with me.
It's because they're insecure.
yeah.
They're insecure, and because I remember walking by a girl one time and kind of doing the bounce up a little bit, and I thought right after I did it, I was like, what a moron.
Yeah.
What an absolute moron. This poor girl probably has to go through that for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
Joe, most women are taller than you. Is it weird, or how does it like?
No, I don't mind it at all.
But also, he's been like that his entire life.
Yeah, I don't
You
know
what I
any
mean?
difference.
So we never noticed?
Yeah. Like, if there's a girl that is my height, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
That's tall. Because there's some girls that are like 6 foot and then they wear heels and they can be, my height.
I love if you're if you're with a tall girl and she just wraps those legs around you, that's hot.
Even a short girl that wraps her legs around you. Fusion would replace every other energy source. Scientists and policy writers thought fusion would power cities by 2000, but the reactors never made it there despite huge budgets and decades of research.
I don't understand the science, therefore I have no comment.
No? Fusion is atoms.
Yeah. I just don't know why I also don't know why it's not working.
Well, I don't know. If you figured it out, if you figure out cold fusion, you'll probably be pretty rich.
Yeah.
Gasoline engines would disappear. They say that the transition is kind of happening now,
Sure.
but gas-powered cars have maintained their grip, mostly the cost and convenience, and obviously years and years of investment into combustion technology.
I've seen the cars that run on water. It's possible.
Oh, it's
Potato
absolutely
oil.
possible,
Yeah.
but the oil,
Too much money.
yeah, exactly.
They'll
They're
never-
never going to make
Why they killed Tucker?
Yeah.
So, did they kill Tucker?
Yeah, I think, he died in like a one-car accident or something like that.
I have an electric car that I've had for about a month now. I've had no problems with it. I've not even come close to running out of miles or any of that stuff. It's been very convenient.
I came up the other day after the break, the first day back, and he was charging it. So the not gas tank, the plug thing was open, and I was like, "Oh, somebody's siphoning." Oh, that's what
Looks like a big hose.
Yeah, I was gonna come to me like, "Oh, somebody tried to siphon gas out of your car."
But you don't really go anywhere either.
Well, the January 16th when Bobby's going to be at McCurdy's, I'll be driving to Sarasota.
Right.
This, I have a doctor's
boy.
appointment in Sarasota, so yeah,
boy.
yeah, there's going to be some.
Start looking. Have Bailey find where the charging stations are.
I'm going to have to do it like Lewis and Clark. I'm going to have to map out how many miles I have and how many miles I have to go and all that stuff.
You got to stay down there? You staying down there?
Probably the weekend that Bobby's there, I'll probably stay down there.
How many
sure.
miles do you get on a charge?
If a full charge, you get over 300 miles.
I don't know what your car has as far as the AI technology in it and stuff, but like the Tesla, I saw a thing, and I don't know if this is real, but a guy got in his Tesla and he goes, "Hey, I need to go to McDonald's, so find a McDonald's that's near a supercharger station, and then also I have to go to Home Depot after that. So if you could," but he did like 4 different things, and he did them in which order he wanted to do, and this, that, and like as soon as he was done talking, he goes, "All right, I found this," and blah, 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 and it listed everything, and it was like, this is 0.3 of a mile from here, and this and that.
It's
And I was
perfect.
like, that's unbelievable.
It's perfect. I love it. I get in
I'd
the
still
car.
get lost, by the way.
If I get in the car and Juliana has a friend that I can never figure out how to get to her house because there's so many windy roads and all that, so I have to put it in every time I go. So I just get in there and I go, take me to this address, and it just goes.
But it drives you.
Yeah, I don't use that, but it can drive me. But I just use the
GPS.
GPS.
I was gonna say, have you done the driveless feature or whatever it's called?
I have a thing, it's almost like cruise control when you're driving on the highway and you press a button and the car just takes over.
Yeah.
So I've done that, but my wife absolutely hates it.
Yeah, I don't think I would be
Absolutely.
comfortable. I've seen people I've watched videos of people where they're like, just filming and the car's turning and driving through traffic and
Oh, mine changes lanes on the highway. It's crazy.
I don't like it. It creeps me out. I don't think I could be.
So Amanda and I got in a fight because she's like, "All right, can you take it off?" And I didn't take it off. And she goes, "Can you just?" I go, "What are you arguing against? The science of this, of the technology? You think something's going to happen because?" And then I looked at her and I go, "I'm sorry." And she goes, "What?" And I go, "If I was sitting in the passenger seat and somebody was letting a car drive itself, I would
down the highway, it's 80 miles an hour,
freaking out." Yeah. So we don't do it very often, but it's fun to try.
Yeah, when it's not busy.
Actually, when it's busy, it does. But I know that's the. But it does the best job.
You're gonna hit the wrong button or
You don't hit anything. You just turn it on and then you let it go.
Does your truck have the hurry mode?
What is the hurry?
The hurry mode, it will drive actually a little bit quicker and more aggressively than if you just turn it on.
Oh, it does have that.
In the
Is it called Chicago cab driver mode?
Probably should be.
Some of the Teslas have ludicrous speed, and you can turn it to ludicrous speed, which is from Spaceballs.
That can't be safe.
And it says, "Move, bitch, get out the way."
It goes like super fast.
Some of the other stuff they say, robot housekeepers, we just talked about it, like they figured that would happen, and that is happening for sure. This probably wasn't from the 50s. This was a little bit later, but they said cable would end commercials. Of course it doesn't.
No.
Companies realize that they could charge subscribers and show ads and, and more of them.
Now they're getting us double.
Yeah. So they're still making a bunch of money off of that. The U.S. would fully adopt the metric system. Nope. Not going to happen.
Never happen.
And then the last one is machines would give us 3-day weekends. Later, they said that about computers and the internet and now AI. The dream may still be alive, but, we'll see whether that happens or not.
That'd be nice.
Monday's machine day.
Speaking of dream, I have a dream. When is Martin Luther King Day?
February
19th.
19th? Yeah. Carmen.
No, that's President's Day.
No.
Martin Luther King Day is in January.
Yeah, January 19th.
Oh, January 19th. I'm sorry. I said February.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you, Carmen.
Yes. Sorry.
Yep. All right.
I thought it's not a federally accepted holiday anymore.
It is.
By the way, February 16th is President's Day.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I knew that was February.
Well, you were wrong, too.
Yeah.
But Martin Luther King Day is recognized as for a company holiday.
Yes.
Yes.
So there you go.
Yep, working on it.
Enjoy your day off.
Oh, I miss N4.
Me too.
He was at the pub crawl.
Was he?
Yeah. Oh, me and Chad hung out with him for like the first 3 hours.
Hey, Carmen.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about all the good because he lives down there, and he was in his cowboy hat, and he had his cowboy boots, and he was gonna go line dancing, but he wanted to stop by and say hi.
You want to go line dancing?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that's what he does. He likes to do it. He doesn't, party anymore. He's been sober for many, many years.
Oh, wow.
And he enjoys, line dancing and
good
going
for
out
him.
and stuff. So yeah, but he was out there. And yeah.
I know this is a show of black listeners, but we have black listeners who don't drink and line dance.
Yeah, wear cowboy hats.
Yeah, and wear cowboy hats. Crossing all sorts of barriers.
Amanda Jordan, who wants you to have their baby, just texted me and said she was outside of a restaurant and a Tesla pulled up with no one in it, and the guy got in the car.
Oh, yeah.
He called and had to come and
insane
get
to
him.
me. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so awesome.
I saw somebody do that at Publix.
Yeah.
You can call because it was raining. You can call the car and it'll come up and pick you up.
That's nuts.
Out of the parking spot.
I'm happy that I could just control the climate before I get in the car.
Yeah.
Now, what happens if you call your Tesla to come up and pick you up in front of the Publix, and as it's going, it smashes into another car? Do they sue Tesla? Do they sue you?
Well, they would sue you because it's your car.
Can you sue Tesla?
But then you can sue Tesla. But I don't know. I don't know if when you
I'm sure
buy
you
it,
buy,
you
sign.
sign something. But the truth is that that's not going to happen. Like the technology is there so that doesn't happen. Now, I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's not happening. We're not reading about it every day. Every once in a while, there's some story, and we don't really know the full story of why the car did it. But certainly not reading about it enough for it to be something you need to be worried about.
Yeah. I was just curious what would happen. Do you ever see whenever they had the shopping carts that would detect something in front of it and would stop?
No.
Yeah, and they did the demonstration, and they had the car there, and they pushed it, and it went right into the side of the car. Yeah, it was so great. It was like, oops, back to the drawing board.
I want to thank the guys at Zen Film Solutions for making my car cool.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I got a stock car, and I brought it over to them and left it there when I went to Costa Rica, and I said, just do whatever you do. And Pete said, okay, and my car is matte black now, and it's got, I don't even know. They in the bottom there's this giant silver plate, and they painted that black, so my car is, as the kids say, murdered out.
Yeah,
murdered out now.
No Scott Stapp on the hood?
No Scott Stapp on the hood. As much as I love the way that looked, they did not do that for me. So thank you to Zen Film Solutions for all of your tinting and film need. All right, Galvin, thank you for your news. We must take a break. A brand new open letter is happening next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Have you ever fired the shotgun that I got 20 years ago? That's kind of good, though. It's kind of good.
Yeah, I should, though. I should actually
get familiar with it.
Right, learn how to do it. So, you know what, I remember I text you. I go, you know what gun you should get next is the one from John Wick, the shotgun that shoots the fire things.
Fire one,
yeah. I was like, oh, my God.
I looked at my wife and I said, you know how many guns I have? And she said, how many? I said, too many.
Yeah.
I'm officially done, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Do you know how many guns you have?
No.
Yeah.
No, but I found a thing. Bert did an interview with Vlad TV. I don't know what it's from, but I found it in my pictures in my phone yesterday. It came up in my memories. Bert's doing an interview on TV, and he says, When I think of Florida gunman, I think of my friend Mike Calta. Okay, thank you.
Would you say guns, rifles, everything all put together in one category? Would you have over 25?
Oh, yeah.
Over 40?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I would say probably it's in the 50 range.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And
Unnecessary.
You probably haven't even shot them all.
No, definitely not. I mean, I have a 50 caliber Desert Eagle that I shot one time, and it set car alarms off, and I'm like, I don't need that anymore. I
New
bought
Year's
it.
Eve?
No. I bought most of the guns. Like, there's ones that I have for different reasons. There's one shotguns for home security and things like that. There's the Judge that I have that I love. There's certain guns that I just like, but it comes down to it. I have one that I carry, and one that I keep in my car. And then the rest are just in a gun safe, and they're just a collection of guns.
The best thing that ever happened is when we had the home invasion here, you grab the pool skimmer. to defend yourself.
I knew what to do. I mean, I have to tell you, that's the best thing that ever happened. Because
it really is.
If I would have went out and shot those two guys for really legally being right, but I still to this day don't know what happened.
No, and I think it would have been a very unfortunate thing.
That would have not have made me feel good.
No,
I would not have been. Yeah, because those guys, there were two. For those of you who don't know, during the show one time at the end of the show, two guys came in my house in the back door. They rang the doorbell and then came in and confused my cleaning lady and confused me. And then when I confronted them in my living room, they ran, and I chased after them. And then they stole a golf cart from the golfers and tried to get away. And to this day, I don't know what the deal was.
There was that one moment where he had that bag on and it looked like he was reaching for something.
Right.
And that was pretty crazy.
But I don't think that they meant to cause harm.
No.
I think that they didn't speak English. And
they were on something.
And
some
they were
type of
on drugs. Yeah. And they were two college-educated guys because they ended up being the brothers of one of my neighbors. And my neighbor was like, when they were missing, the neighbor's like, I don't understand. These guys are like two upstanding citizens.
Well,
they're not like,
They like went to the Lightning game, but
Yeah.
they never came home. And
Yeah.
now it's, 10:30 in the morning.
But also, if you would have shot them in the house, if they're reaching for something, you have a witness saying that they're reaching for something, whatever, okay. But if you would have chased after them, shot them outside or shot them, over on the golf course and stuff.
Yeah,
then,
well, I wouldn't have done that. But what would have
still,
been?
can you live with that, knowing that you shot and killed
No,
somebody?
Carmen.
Right.
If I would have shot that guy, and then the cops went, he didn't have a thing in him. He had a note in his bag, and the note was going to say, whatever,
Help me.
hell yeah, or even if the note said anything short of "this is a robbery," I would have felt terrible.
Yeah.
Right.
Because after the fact, we thought they weren't trying to hurt anybody.
No.
They weren't trying to rob anybody. They were just high on something.
Yeah.
And in like complete panic mode.
Yeah, I think they might have even been lost.
Yeah.
It's a possibility
Sounds
they were
like
lost.
mushrooms to me.
Something.
They first came and said to the cleaning lady that they needed to call 911.
Yeah.
That was what they said first. Now, that doesn't sound like somebody that's trying to rob you. That sounds like somebody that's having some problems. That was a weird situation, man.
Thank God for that pool skimmer.
Thank God for that pool skimmer. The weirdest thing was me yelling at them as they ran across the golf course, and then they stole the golf cart from the people that were golfing.
So many, when you think about it now, so many crazy things happened in that moment. One, you didn't have a weapon nearby, so you grabbed the pool skimmer.
Right.
Two, your doors there those are never open.
Nope,
ever.
they're all wide open.
They're always locked, and they were all wide open because they're cleaning the house, and they were able to go out those doors quickly, which would not have been the case.
No.
Yeah.
Probably any other day.
No.
It's so what a weird coincidence, and just
And then
series
Joe
of
and
events.
I did load up the car with shotguns, and we went out looking for them. And to the point where I drove on the golf course in my truck looking for them.
Were you more hyped up for that or for the security guard that talked smack to Gio?
The security guard. I was going to kill that guy.
That was legit.
Great.
That was so legit.
I remember because you just left. That was in the middle of the show, and you just left. And I go, "Hey, Carmen, Mike's not here, and I guess we're gonna go on live." And I said, "I don't know what's going on." And then you walked back in. I was
The
like,
security guard at my gate had an argument with Gio, and I called over there to find out what the problem was. And then he started yelling at me, and he said, "Come down here and say it to my face." And I was like, "Okay."
Right.
And I got up and walked out, and I went to go out there and say it to his face. And then I got in my car, and I was backing out of the driveway, and I went, one of two things is going to happen. I'm going to go there and beat the crap out of this guy and go to jail, or I'm going to go there and this guy's going to shoot me and I'm going to die. Neither of these are good options.
I mean, you were 3/4 down the driveway
I
at
was
least.
100% going.
And then you stopped for a second, the car stopped, and then sat there, and then pulled back up the driveway, and you got out.
I should have walked back out there because if I would have said, he would have beaten your ass.
Listen, I to this day don't even know what that guy looked like. He very well could have beat my ass.
yeah.
I have no idea.
Nah, I don't know.
I don't know, Gio. But I was ready to go.
He didn't seem like a very tough guy to me.
I was ready to go for sure, no matter what the outcome was.
I thought, here we go again. Let's do it.
It's not the first
Grab
time.
the pool skimmer, Joe. We got to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 8:35 in the morning on a Wednesday, and it is 2026. It's time for the very first brand new open letter.
And now, an open letter from Galvin.
This is an open letter to things that don't work the way they're supposed to. Dear things that don't work the way they're supposed to. Seriously? When was the last time you were checking out somewhere and you put your card into the credit card machine and it didn't wobble and shake like Michael J. Fox at a party at midnight on New Year's Eve? Every gadget, every app, every smart appliance is like the village idiot dressed in a tuxedo. I have a refrigerator that texts me when I'm low on milk, but somehow it can't keep my lettuce from turning into looking like the swamp monster's bowel movement 2 days after I put it in the lettuce into the fridge drawer. Thanks, Samsung. I didn't need an AI fridge. I just needed the temperature to stay below spoiled yogurt. And for some reason, in the year 2026, my Wi-Fi is still less stable than 90% of the people I see on Cops. It's strong enough for my neighbor across the street to steal my Netflix, but the second I try and watch live sports, it collapses faster than the Jets on a playoff run. My wife has a Lexus, and we had to replace some computer chip that controls the engine, and now it has more warning lights than Times Square. Seatbelt sensor, low tire pressure, maintenance required soon. It has to be a light. It used to be a light that said check oil. Now it's all these different symbols. There's one that looks like a waiter that's holding a fish. What does that mean? It's like reading tarot cards. Check engine. Thanks, Nostradamus. Could you be a little vague? As Stone Cold Steve Austin said, the bottom line is we have engineered ourselves into chaos. We have doorknobs that need firmware updates, and somehow the gas stations still have paper towel dispensers that motion activated for a person that's like 3 feet tall. But at least when it doesn't work, it can send a diagnostic report to a help desk in Lithuania. Progress, baby. I'm Galvin from the Mike Calta Show, and this has been an open letter to things that don't work the way they're supposed to.
Now, I find the credit card thing, the tap, you ever know where to tap?
Well, not only do you never know where to tap, but if you're not using your phone and you're using a card, nobody has ever installed one of those ones that it's always wobbling.
Yeah.
And you have to hold it and do this. Then the gas station at the gas thing, whatever, that has the tap thing, the tap has never worked for me. Outside tap don't work.
No. And then the other thing is, whenever you go to a restroom, a public restroom, and they have the motion sensor that gives the towel out, it never gives you enough towel.
No. Or water in the sink. I'm doing this, and then I'm going to the next one. And
that happened to me at the Lightning games. When I go to put my hand in the sink, it doesn't go. And then I look at the people next to me, and theirs all work.
Right.
I wonder if it's something about my hands.
It happens to me, too. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Yeah.
No.
Even though I think the card reader works well, I can't remember the last time I actually put my card into the slot. The only place I do that is Walmart and Sam's, but that's because they don't own the technology for the scan. Reader.
But I almost always use my phone. But there are times where I have to use my card for something, or my card's more convenient for me to pull out, and I always have to hold the thing and put it in.
You use your phone when you like scan your phone?
Oh yeah,
I never do that.
I never do that either.
Yeah.
Or my
I don't know
watch, and it scares me.
Do that.
I don't know why, but I don't like doing it.
I do my phone probably 90% of the time, and I do my watch too.
Yeah.
It's great.
I just feel like the minute I do that, it's going to suck all the money out.
I mean, I've got like a bunch of cards on here.
Yeah, me too. And every once in a while, I'll be stuck. I'll leave my house without my wallet or something. I'll have to use that to get gas. And I'm still amazed that it works.
When you go to the Bucks game, it's there's no cash at all.
Right.
And I use my phone the entire time there.
My wife was very confused the other day. She So she had her credit card. She was using it for something, and I saw it on the ottoman, and I said, "Do you want me to put this by your keys?" So I go, I can put it in your purse. And she goes, "No, I'll be fine." And I go, "You'll be fine." I get rid of those. I go, "I'm sure you'll be fine." And well, she stopped to get something and didn't have her card. And she was like, "I don't have my card." I go, "Don't you have your Apple Pay on your thing?" And she goes, "I don't know whether it's set up." I go, "I told you I would set it up, and you didn't want it set up," and this, that, arguing on the phone while she's waiting in line doing the thing. And then she goes, "Can you just Zelle me the money?" And I go, "Yeah. How are you going to get it?"
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, that's right." And I went, "Yeah." I go, "If I would have put the card in your purse, you would have been totally fine."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and now like even Venmo, you can put a card on Venmo on your phone and pull right out of your Venmo account, which is great.
I told you I was over at the amphitheater, and there was two older ladies. I was waiting for my wife. She went to the restroom, and two older ladies were there, and they go, "Can we get 2 waters?" And the guy goes, "Yeah." And he sits 2 liquid deaths up there, and they go, No, we wanted water." And he goes, "It is water. It's in a can." So confused by that. Then they go, "Okay, how much is it?" And whatever it was, it's 2 waters at the concert, $58, whatever. So they pull out cash, and he goes, "We're a cashless venue." And they go, "You're what?" So confused. He's like, "You have to use your phone or your card." And they're like, "Use our phone." I mean, their heads almost exploded.
I love it. It's satisfying to me. It's got the little click and the ding. I love it.
Yeah, it gives you that little vibration.
Yeah,
Makes you feel like something happened.
It's like a satisfying feeling.
Can I tell you one of my favorite things? So with my Hard Rock Bet, I have it through my PayPal. That's how I have it set up. And so whenever I put money in, it goes through PayPal, and then it goes in there. So whenever I take money out, it goes to my PayPal, and then whenever I do my PayPal to my bank. Whenever you win and you take money out and you put it in your PayPal, and then you go and transfer to the bank, whoosh. I love it. That just sounds like a winner. I'm like, "Oh, that's
the
so
whoosh
good."
Noise.
Whoosh.
I don't know what that feeling's like. It sounds amazing, but I just don't know.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Morning, Mike. How you doing?
Good, what's happening?
Good, buddy. I was going to tell Galvin, just if she hasn't set it up yet, your Apple Cash, the card itself on the on the iPhone. I'm assuming she's got an iPhone. That's always set up. I mean, unless you're, over her plan, like or your son or something like that, where you have to actually toggle it to be available.
Right.
That's instantly on. So just food for thought.
All right, always good to fall back on the Apple Cash. Thank you, sir.
That's how I send my kids money all the time.
Apple Cash?
Apple Cash, yeah. Because it puts it right on their phone, and they can use it like a card anywhere.
I will say that's insane because you can do it like through a text message.
Yeah.
Like if I texted Gio, like, "Hey, send me that $40 you owe me," it'll
show
pop up
with
on
the link. Yeah.
Yeah, on his end, and all he has to do is push okay,
and it sends it.
Do I owe you $40?
We do need to figure out the football thing though, because
we don't.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
When JoJo was in here and she goes, "What is the Wi-Fi password?" And I go, "Oh, hang on." And she goes, "Do you have it on your phone, the Wi-Fi?" And I go, "Yeah." And then it popped up, and she had a thing, and I go, "How are you on my phone? What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
That's amazing.
There's a lot of stuff I don't know.
Oh, can you imagine if we knew half the stuff that the phone does that we don't even know that it does?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I would imagine there's so much technology that we have at our fingertips that we have no idea
Well,
about.
I told you whenever I first got a home computer, my buddy Richard built computers, so he knew all the computer stuff, whatever. And he's like, you need this modem, you need this much RAM, and da-da-da. And I go, I don't need HAL from 2001.
Right.
I go, I need to be able to send emails and get online. And,
when I bought my car, the salesman drove the car here and then got in the car with me, and he was like, "All right, this is how you do this is how you do that." And he's like, "And this is I looked at him and I go, and he goes, I go, "I'm never going to go in crab walk mode in Florida. I'm not driving. I'm driving. Yeah, I know. But
it's good to know, though.
Also, him teaching it to me in my driveway is not going to me remembering it 2 years from now.
You're going to have to YouTube it.
Right. So that's exactly what I'm going to have to do is YouTube it every time I want to do it. So he showed me 5 times how to do the make the car drive by itself, and still I couldn't figure it out. So, and it's simple. It's one button.
Yeah.
It just takes, you actually just have to get in there and do it yourself.
That's how you know you're old.
Slow.
Well, sure. But also technology, there's so many things, there's so many advancements. It is hard to keep up. And I think we've talked about it before. Like, I think you said your grandma, it was at a point where she was just like, I'm not learning.
I'm at that point now.
Yeah.
I don't need to know anything else.
Yeah.
I've learned all I need to learn.
When I explain to my kids that I didn't always have cell phone and the internet in my pocket, it blows their mind.
All right.
Like
We're the last
pagers.
generation.
I tried to tell them about pagers. They thought, what? They thought that was the stupidest thing I'd ever talked about.
Do you want to hear a pager before your pager even? I had a pager when I was a kid that did not show a phone number or do anything. It beeped and vibrated, and I knew it was my parents.
Like
that's the only person.
Casino. Remember when Sam gives us the pager?
Yeah. But we had, it was like a
big long stick.
It was almost like a watch box. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like it was that long, and it would just vibrate or it would beep, and we knew it was our parents. We didn't have to be like, oh, I wonder who's paging me. It was.
I found my own pager in a box and I was showing it to my kids, and it was like a ancient relic. They'd understand why you would need that, why you would use that, and what it was for.
Oh, have you ever seen the videos where like a parent will give the kid a tape recorder and tape and go, here, play this, and they're just so confused. Or a regular like a old rotary phone. They're like, how do you do this?
My father wouldn't get call waiting when it first came out because he thought it was rude.
Yeah, my dad was the same too. He's like, I don't need that clicking, annoying,
interrupt your phone call. But the pager is kind of like that too. It's like, who are you to tell me to call you? You know what I mean? That would piss me off. I know. Carmen, it was the only time and Pete and I had a special code. People would put 911 in there like it was an emergency. You'd put your phone number and then 911. That means that you got to call me back. It's an emergency.
Right.
But then everybody overused it, so Pete and I had a separate code that was really like a
912.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was very bad.
Still, best technology that has been ever created. What is it?
In the iPhone.
No.
What?
Prior to the iPhone.
Oh, prior to the iPhone. Best technology.
Air conditioning?
No, what'd you say?
No, I said prior to the iPhone. I don't know.
The next
next house.
That was the best.
Yeah,
that was the best.
Bobby was using that on vacation.
Yeah.
He was using a Nextel app that they have to do. When we come back from break, this is a list of things that it was okay to do in the 90s that you can't do anymore that fall along the lines of this.
Right in my wheelhouse.
It's all social stuff. It's not like, rude things. Just things that were okay to do in the 90s, but now you never do this stuff now.
Right.
We'll hit that when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. I am in full cruise mode now that we talked about it today.
Yeah.
That's all I could think about. Ever since this morning, I started thinking about packing, and already I'm in cruise mode now.
Kicking people off.
Who's going, who's not going,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Thinking about what black cutoff T-shirts you're going to wear.
Well, if it's one thing I did decide on this trip to Costa Rica, Galvin.
You're going to wear colors?
No.
Oh.
Looks like it's crazy.
Hawaiian shirts?
No. I promise that on this Calta Cruise 19, I will pack appropriately.
Wow.
More than one pair of gym shorts?
I mean, what does that mean? I feel like you pack appropriately already.
No, he packs for like 7
4
days.
months.
Oh, yeah.
4 months.
Yeah.
You
You bring
carry
more
on.
stuff than anybody.
It is unbelievable.
Yes,
And
agreed.
then I use none of it, and then I go, what am I doing? Costa Rica, same thing. I brought, a shirt with sleeves every day, a shirt with no sleeves for every day, shorts, jeans, khakis. I brought all these things that I
Night
didn't touch.
shoes.
And night shoes, day shoes. And I'm going to be honest. I don't want to lie about this to you guys because I'm always honest about everything, but I didn't even wear my night shoes.
Yeah.
And at nighttime, I wore my day sneakers.
Shocker.
Oh.
Yeah, right?
That's
Directly to
unfortunate.
jail.
And then the other thing is like you don't do anything, so you don't really sweat. So you could technically like re-wear your day shirt.
Do anything. Also, we don't see you, so it doesn't really matter what you're
We
wearing.
would never know if you re-wore something.
I can sit in this shirt or I can sit in this shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What was it? Coffee, cream, sit. Yeah.
I got to tell you, I'm pretty proud of myself whenever I get down to, this is the last shirt I have, and it's the last day. Like, I'm like, all right, I did it.
Oh, on the cruise?
Yeah, because I only bring a couple things. I know that I'm going to be like, all right, I can wear this tank top because I wore it for like 2 hours the other day.
Right.
I'm going to wear it here or whatever. And I'm wearing my bathing suit, 80% of the time.
The problem that I had in Costa Rica was I'm already traveling with equipment. I've already got to bring a CPAP machine and some other stuff. So I already have equipment that has to go. And then my clothes are large clothes. So, I do have to pack a lot of things. It's just that like I bring way more. Like I don't need to bring 5 pairs of jeans to go on a 4-day cruise.
No.
It's ridiculous.
Who wears
2 pairs
jeans
of
on a
jeans.
cruise?
Also, I don't even own 5 pairs of jeans.
I do.
I have 3 pairs of jeans. I have black,
Yeah.
gray, and regular blue jeans.
I don't
Oh,
think I
no,
changed my
I-
clothes once on the cruise.
Joe
I'm
doesn't
talking
bring
about-
clothes at all.
Carmen, what's wrong with that?
What?
Oh, I thought you were
No,
saying.
I'm talking about Mike. Who
Yeah.
are you? I don't think I've seen you wear jeans 5 times in your life.
I must have a dozen pair of jeans that are just blue.
Yeah,
Then
and
I also
do you think
gray
any of
and
us?
black.
Do you think any of us know?
No,
And it's not. It's not.
But
like
yeah,
you're
I'm not dressing for you. I'm not like, oh, they're gonna love these jeans.
But I'm saying it's not like you're running around and sliding in the grass and you have dirt
Right.
and grass stains all over.
Yeah.
Like you can wear jeans a couple
And
times.
it's like a 3-day cruise.
Yeah. Look, I'm admittedly saying I have a problem. I'm trying to fix the problem. I'm not saying that you've been wrong. I'm wrong.
You know what you should do? You should pack and then I'll come over and go, you don't need this. You
Yeah.
don't need this. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
take it down.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, so my goal is for Calta Cruise 19 to take a carry-on and a backpack.
No way. No way.
I can do it.
You should be able to.
I should be able to.
If you can't do that, then you're overpacking.
Yes.
Boom. I'll just tell right there.
My wife and I a lot of times will share a suitcase.
Yeah,
You know,
same.
she brings a ton
Yeah,
of stuff.
That's crazy.
She brings a ton of stuff, and then I just throw a couple things in there.
And I'm telling you, the hack that I saw that I've used it once to go to Michigan and it worked out perfectly, and I'm definitely going to use it again on this cruise. The vacuum bags, because they make the portable thing now, so you can, and it's smaller than an Alexa. It's basically the same size, but those vacuum bags, you put all your stuff in there, you suck the air out, it shrinks it down.
It doesn't wrinkle everything?
No.
I saw there's a bag on Instagram, and it has all that built into it.
Yeah.
You don't
And
even need to bring the thing.
it's for like hitchhikers or
Yeah.
travelers.
Hitchhikers.
I fixed it. Travelers.
Hitchhikers.
They're out there.
Yeah, all right. So that's my goal, is to have a carry-on and a backpack for the cruise. That's my goal, and we'll see how that works out.
I like it.
These are things that were acceptable to do in the 90s, which wasn't that long ago, that I couldn't even consider doing now. Okay, none of these are that ridiculous. But think about it: making plans with somebody multiple days in advance, not talking to them about it again, and then just showing up without having to confirm that your plans are still happening that day.
Yeah.
So Wednesday at 7:00, I'll meet you at the movie theater, and then not talking up until Wednesday at the movie theater.
When you
For
show
like a
up,
week.
Oh my God! That never happened.
The anxiety.
You can't even make a reservation at a restaurant without them calling you to verify that you're still coming to the restaurant.
And I text, I just left the house. I'm on my way.
Right.
About
Yeah.
5 minutes out. Hey, I'm in the parking lot.
Right.
I think I see you. I say, are you over there by the chair?
How about this one?
Are you wearing your same jeans again?
Shut up. Showing up at someone's house unannounced to hang out.
No way.
No.
We are to the point now where there are certain people that won't call me unless they text me first to see if they can call me.
I do that.
Sure.
That's insane to me.
You usually text me if you want to talk on the phone.
Yeah, but sometimes I know that you're busy during the day.
But still, I do the same thing.
Right, but
I almost always send a yo.
Yeah.
Yo. And then can you talk?
Right, but that's the thing. Like, if you called me and I didn't answer, then I can't talk.
That's true, but I still would text beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're also one of those ones that you don't answer, and then I go, hey, answer the phone because I need to tell you something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes if I'm sleeping and I hear the phone ring, I don't even look at it. And then if I get a message and I look and see the message from it, it says, Galvin, I need to talk to you. I'm like, okay, I'll get up. And
What if I just showed up at your house on a Saturday? I was like, hey, man, I was here to hang out.
So the only person who ever comes to my house is Mike Olivero. Okay. And a lot of times he'll be dropping something off, or for some reason he has to bring me something. Okay. And then when Mike comes in, we have this uncomfortable, weird moment where we just stand by the front door. And I always want to be like, do you want to come in and hang out? Like, he's welcome to come in and hang out.
Yeah.
I just don't know if he was just dropping something off, if he wants to go. If I invite him in, he feels like he has to stay.
But we used to do that. Like when I was in my 20s, we'd go over to people's house and just to hang out.
Well, yeah, this says you would just ring somebody's doorbell and see if they want to hang out.
Yeah.
Now, if you came to my house and I was like, hey, what's up? And you're like, Son, you want to do something? And I went, not really. And then you left. I go, can you believe Gio just came to my house?
Or like if someone calls you like a day in advance to see if you're available for something and you don't answer or respond back.
Not cool. Especially if it's like a big moment in that person's life.
I can't relate. Number 3, this is something that doesn't happen anymore. Being excited when the phone rings. It was like, whoa, hey, the phone's ringing. I wonder who it could be, who it's for. Now the phone rings. I know it's for me. I know who's calling, and I feel instant resentment at the intrusion.
I'm also, why is this person calling me? Why didn't they just text me?
A lot of times it's, oh, what is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. There are a lot of phone calls that could be texts.
Well,
just like the meetings that could be emails.
It could be emails,
For sure.
Yeah, but you know what, though? I get meetings. You want to be in the same room with
No.
people. You want people to realize that you're still alive and let them see
Yeah,
you.
it's bosses calling attention to, hey, I'm still your boss. I'm doing things. No, you're not. Send an email. Shut up. We'll do the work.
Wow.
Who are you referencing?
Yeah, Carmen.
Anybody
I
specific?
never ever met any.
Oh no, I'm never included in meetings. I always get the email after the meetings. I'm
By the
just
way,
saying everything could be an email.
We've got a meeting after the show.
Oh, no.
I usually just talk to Joey B.
Number 4 is not being reachable. The people I know are okay with that between text. We are kind of covered that.
Well, I'm thinking now, like, can you imagine not being able to know and or contact your kids when they leave the house at any time?
No.
Like when I was their age, I would leave and you would just assume I got to where I was going and I was safe.
I've said it a million times. My mom, we would be inside and my mom would say, why don't you guys go out and ride your motorcycles or play lawn darts or like the most dangerous things in the world and stuff. But also, we used to get on our motorcycles usually like 9:30, 10 o'clock because they were loud and they didn't want us to have them too loud in the neighborhood and stuff, you know. So it'd be like 9:30, 10 o'clock. We would not come home until dinner time.
No.
Yeah.
We would just be out on trails and doing stuff and who knows what. And we were doing a lot of who knows what.
It was literally, please be home before it gets too dark.
Yeah.
That was always like the rule.
That was it.
And there was a lot of, there were times my mother would work, so I can't even blame her. She'd be gone working even on Saturdays and stuff. And we'd get up and we'd go on the subway and we'd go to places neighborhoods we shouldn't go into.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we would be bored and we would go to the golf course. We'd hide in the bushes and we'd just steal golf balls from golfers who hit them and watch them as they couldn't find them. Like that was amusing.
Now when my kids, I know that they're leaving. I can track their car drive.
Yeah.
You know, they got their phone on them and all. I can call, hey, text me, call me when you get there.
Yeah.
None of that.
I was laying in bed last night waiting for Joey to come home from work and I was half asleep and I just heard ding. I knew he came through the gate, and I'm like, that's all I needed to hear.
Right.
He's home. He's safe.
You
That's
never
it.
had that. Your parents never had that.
No, in fact, number 5 is leaving your kids in the car while you went in the grocery store.
Oh, like that's illegal now.
Well,
not really, but
I mean-
people act like it is.
Yeah, but like my mother would go into the store and leave us in the car with no air conditioning. But I mean, we didn't live in Florida, so it wasn't as hot. But
I remember my mother would send me into the store as a kid to buy cigarettes.
Yeah, I did that too.
Or if your parents went into the store and left you in the car and left the car running, and they'd be like, don't touch any of this stuff up here.
Right.
You'd be like, all right.
Here's something that we used to have to do that you don't do anymore: leaving notes for people that you live with. Like if
Oh,
you
yeah.
had to tell your mom something and she wasn't home.
Oh, yep.
Does anybody remember this? Going all the way to the terminal to see your friends off on their plane.
Yeah.
Like, you used to be able to go all the way to the actual gate.
I think they're trying to switch that again, though, to make where you can now.
Why?
Some
Well, it's
airports.
unnecessary.
I think it's unnecessary too. It's just more people, more traffic.
Yeah.
But I thought I was reading an article recently that
The less
says,
people in the airport, the better it is for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, some
There's
of
no
they're
need to be there if you're not traveling.
opening up the terminal.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, I got off the plane in Fort Lauderdale, or like to go. The line was zigzag about 22 times. Like
Really?
the row, yeah, and thankfully it took 5 minutes.
You still don't have the entry super.
I do now. So everybody that we traveled with was clear except for me when we were trying to check in. And we had to go to the gate instead of just going. We had to go to like check in. So I went to them and I go, I don't know why. It says that I'm not cleared for some reason. And they looked at it. My TSA had expired. That's why they kicked me off the line. So I've already redone it, and I'm good to go.
No pliers this time.
No pliers,
pull off the side.
no weapons, no nothing. Let me see. Number 8 is TV shows with 9 seasons and 22 episodes each. That always felt for me like when you watch Dynasty or your parents watch Dynasty or Falcon Crest or Dallas.
It was
those
on your
shows.
entire life.
It was on forever.
Yeah.
It was on forever. Smoking in restaurants. That was something you could do in the 90s.
Oh, smoking on airplanes.
Yeah.
Can you even
smoking on
imagine somebody lighting up a cigarette now on an airplane?
Oh, and I love that they had non-smoking section. Smoking section. Like, it's all the same thing. It's
The big
going to get in
tube.
your face. Yeah.
This was one we talked about earlier, having no idea where your damn kids are.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what that was like.
How about this one? At age 10, babysitting the kids across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. I don't know who, like Juliana could stay by herself now, but when I don't know, Joey would have girls from high school that would be his friends that would watch Juliana, and I'm like, I don't know about that. She's only 17. She's only 16.
Yeah.
Let me see. Here's something that, for what reason, I don't know why, but we've all probably done this at one point. Knocking on the door of a random house miles away from your own house and asking to use their landline to call your mom because you lost track of time and it got dark.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we've all done that at some point.
Yeah.
Writing in cursive.
Oh, yeah. Cursive is going to be a secret code.
Start.
Yeah, people won't be able to read cursive.
I think they're trying to bring that back, too, in the schools.
Yeah.
I think that
Because they got rid of it, like, completely, I think.
they just don't really teach it.
Also, when was the last time you wrote in cursive?
Every time I sign my name.
Sign your name. That's it.
Yeah.
Even signing my name, I do a regular print G and then scribble.
Yeah. But I usually, that's the only time I use it is to sign my name. Here's something that you don't see anymore. 15, mooning people.
Oh.
Yeah.
They need to bring back streaking.
Well, mooning used to be a thing. I remember the first time I ever saw a mooner, we were on Highland Boulevard, and there used to be this small gym next to a seafood restaurant, and this guy walked outside. He was wearing sweatpants. He just turned around, and he just mooned there. And I went, that guy just took his pants down. And then my mother goes, he mooned people. And I go, well, why is that so casual? I guess people did that a lot.
The 90s version of that is the boob flash.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Bring
Much
that back.
better.
Much better.
But even the mooning now, you'd probably get be on social media. You'd probably get locked up. Come find you.
I almost got arrested on spring break in the 80s for mooning, and there was a cop in the audience, and I was on a hotel balcony. So he came up there to arrest me. He said, "I want to arrest the man in the red shirt." And when he came in through the hotel room, I jumped the balcony and left out the back door.
It's good to be the size of a squirrel sometimes.
Yeah. And I had to walk through a couple's room, and I just said, "Hey, how you doing?" And kept on walking.
All right, 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. If you want to get through, it's still time before the show ends this morning. 800-771-1025. I'll hit the phone calls when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. Years ago, we did a really cool event that was ruined by one jerk-off. It was the New Year's Eve party that we had.
Yeah, I remember that idiot.
Yeah, it was out on a boat in Channel Side. You went out on the boat. The boat sailed out into the harbor. Pitbull Toddler performed on the boat. There were celebrity guests there. Then we ran in down the clock to midnight. We had a great time, and then we came back.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, you know why we don't do it again? Because some jerk threw a beer bottle into the water from the stage while he was playing.
Why? Why would somebody do that?
Because he's trying to be cool.
Oh.
And I regret doing that every day. It's been 10 years and we still ask the boat company if we can come back and they keep saying no. But anyway, one of the things that happened that day, you weren't on that, were you?
No.
Yeah. So I was pretty drunk. That's what made me throw the bottle over the side. And I looked down into the crowd and I stopped and I go, hey, is that Lloyd Sowers from Channel 13? And it was Lloyd Sowers. And I said, this is how drunk I want to be at every event. I want to think that I see Lloyd Sowers in the crowd. I'm going to get Lloyd Sowers drunk. And the reason why I bring that up is because Lloyd Sowers retired from Fox 13 the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I saw a lot of people paying tribute to him for his time there. How much money do you have to have, Lloyd Towers, before you retire? Like, what do you like? He still seems pretty young and pretty active to me.
Yeah, I imagine they get some type of pension too if he's been there long enough.
We get a pension.
Although, is he just retiring from that and has a side thing that he's going to do?
Yeah,
who knows?
That's true too.
I'd like to know this. I'd like to talk to. I feel like I have nobody to talk to about these things.
I was gonna say, like, you're getting up there.
Yes, Carmen.
and
That's what I'm
close to
saying.
And you don't have like a financial planner that you work with to make sure you're on the right track or to know what age you can retire by?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I should. I find most financial planners do the same thing. You go and you meet with them. I've done this a couple of times. I've done this with friends that are financial planners. I've done this with financial planners that are planners of friends of mine. And they all do the same thing. I get in there and they go, okay, great. So what do you want to do? And I this, that, and the other thing. And they go, okay, cool. And then they all immediately try to sell me insurance. That's the first thing that they all do.
So the thing is, yeah, like Chad and I, now that we're married, we are looking into getting a financial planner. But like the way I'm thinking about it, maybe I'm not thinking of the right person. One, we need someone to help us on the best way to, start all of our financial stuff together, right? To make sure everything's set up appropriately. And then it would be the best way, and then someone to help us with investing our money.
Right.
And that's a planner, right?
Yes. And somebody that'll say, hey, put this percentage of your paycheck away every week, put it into the NASDAQ, put it into this mutual fund, put it into something.
S&P 500.
Yeah. And then over the years, you'll accumulate that wealth, most likely in things that have low risk.
I know this is going to sound like an ad, and we'd like set this up, but that's what I'm doing with Trajan Wealth.
Yes,
I've just started. They've just been going through all my stuff and been talking about what I want to do and where I want to put my money and the best way for retirement. And because I'm 45 now. So the next, 10, 15 years is when you really want to start doing that.
So they're somebody that I consider talking to based on you doing commercials for this. But my thing is that if you ask me, Carmen, I'll tell you exactly how much money I have. I have so much invested. No, I mean but I mean I have so much invested in stocks. I have so much invested in acorns. I have so much invested in real estate. I have, I get the mutual funds. I have a CD, I can tell you those sort of things. And then I could tell you an estimate of what I think this home is going to sell for based on the comps in the area. And I think that I should be pretty good. And I have a pension that I get from this company.
Carmen, what kind of ROI do you want? Because last night between the Lightning and the Mavs, I turned 100 into 800.
Yeah,
so.
I'd love to be on that program.
Yeah,
same.
Well, and because my other thing is like I have like a Coinbase, I have some whatever,
right?
Like, and then I have acorns and all those things. And my thing is, when can I pull that out?
But
and
I bet most financial advisors would tell you, okay, give me that acorns money, and I will do something with it.
And that's kind of what I want to do because I don't pay attention to it.
Right.
The only time I did is when Spanish was here and he was telling us to buy stuff. And now, now that he's not in my life anymore, I haven't touched. I check it to make sure I can still get into it and to make sure no one stole my money. But I haven't purchased anything in years. And there was at one point I had a good amount of money in there.
Yeah.
It was a nice little egg, you know?
Yeah.
And now it's back down. And I'm like, I wish I would have taken it out 10 grand ago or whatever.
Yeah, but you have to also keep in mind, and a financial advisor would tell you this too, that stuff comes back. Like right now, a couple of weeks ago, Bitcoin was just dove down, and now it's working its way back up. There was 94,000 or something last time I checked. So,
plus, if you take that money out, you're getting hit with penalties and stuff too that may make it down to the amount that you have now. So it's.
Well, again, and that's something I want to know because I know that there's a certain time, and there's a place that you can put it to avoid those taxes and this and that. I don't know any of it, and I don't pay attention to it. So I want to find somebody who will do that for me.
We're all different ages. We're all different financial levels, and we all are in the same boat because they don't teach you this stuff. They don't teach it to you at a basic level. You should be learning this stuff in high school.
Well, and again, I try and follow people on Instagram, and then I'm always like, okay, I'm gonna go watch their YouTube videos. I never do, and then on top of that, they start breaking it down pretty simple, where you're like, I get this, and then after a minute of that, they take off into another world, and I'm like, I need somebody else.
Yeah.
I just need somebody to do this for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't get it.
That's the thing. You always want it. You're like, I want somebody smarter than me to do it for me, but then you don't trust them when it comes down to it.
That's the thing. It's my money, and I want to make sure it's safe. But I also know me just putting away my money in a savings account is not good. That's not doing anything for anybody.
Money's not working for you, Carmen.
Exactly.
I don't feel like I have anybody I can talk to about it. And
You talk to me. How much you make?
Pete's the only one that I talk to about that kind of stuff. And Pete always laughs at me, and he's like, "You're fine, but I don't feel like I'm fine."
Yeah.
I feel like I don't feel like I'm in Lloyd Sauer's position where I can go, I'm good. Just take some. Who else? Like John Moore. John Moore used to work at the Eagle. Somebody died in his family and left him a bunch of money, and he retired. I'm like, what kind of life are you living that you're retired in your 50s? You know?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You have to know what you're willing and able
what you want to do,
live without. Like, do you need a house that size for the rest of your life until you're retired?
Me?
Or
No.
Into your retirement. Exactly.
No.
So now take your house payment, cut it in half.
Yeah.
Take your electricity bill, cut it in half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but those are the things you have to look at inside and at yourself. What can you live with and what can you live without?
Yeah.
And what do
Can
you
you
want to be
live
doing?
with-
Do you want to be
yeah.
able to travel? Do you want to just be able to hang at home? What do you want to do?
I find that I will be very bored just hanging at home. I like to find out what Lloyd Sauers is going to do.
A lot of people in
Maybe you can
retirement
move in
travel
with him.
Hang out with Lloyd.
Yeah.
Mike Calta. Yes.
I would say, I think in TV sometimes they push the older guys out. You know, they're bringing
He's not that old.
young new blood.
He's not that old.
Wow. But I mean, he looks kind of old.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
How old is not old?
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. This is Heidi. Good morning, everyone. Did you know that you guys have a weekend show called Reinventing Retirement that talks all about everything that you guys are saying?
Yeah, nobody listens to the show on the weekends.
Well, I'm just letting you know that it's actually really, it's really good.
What
and
do you
it's
do
all
for the
about
show?
making. What I don't do anything. I just listen to.
Oh, okay.
If I'm in my car a lot, so I just listen to the Bone all the time.
And what? And I'm not challenging you. I'm asking you, like, what is some of the takeaways that you've gotten? Like, is there anything you learned that you're like, I got to do this different, or I should do more of this?
Okay, well, I don't have any money, so it's actually really depressing to listen to.
Sure.
For me. But for someone who has money and is worried about tax-free income when they retire, it's actually really good.
That is one thing that
called
I know
the
nothing
Oxford
about.
Advisory Group. Yeah, I don't either. And
Yeah.
I just listen to it because it's what's on the Bone, and I'm kind of loyal to the Bone all the time.
God bless
and
you.
so it comes on, and I listen to it. I even listen to Mo on the weekends. I mean, I listen to it
now
all.
you're getting crazy. Now you're getting crazy.
Have you
I
heard of
listen to The Rock Show.
Have you heard of Joey B and his
Yep, all of it. I'm loyal, but I just wanted to let you know that it is really, really interesting, and they seem to know what they're talking about. So if you have money, you might want to look into it
All
because
right.
your station has it on, so they must be reputable.
I listen. I'm going to be honest with you. And thank you for your call. I appreciate it, Punkin. I'm going to be honest with you. This is not a secret. I just don't know how many people really know the process. A lot of these shows on the weekends that do not involve Bone personalities, not Mo's show. I don't know what else is on, but like the wealth show, the retirement show, the loan arranger, the lawyer shows that are on the weekends. These are guys that are buying the time. So if you wanted your own radio show, you can buy the hour and then do a radio show, but really you're advertising for your company. It's not a bad thing. It's actually a very smart way to advertise for your company. Certainly, Dom has made a name for himself out of advertising on this radio station for as long as he has, and a lot of these shows, that's how it works. I don't necessarily feel like I trust those without having some personal experience with it. I don't mean trust like they're not trustworthy. I can't like if you told me to endorse a company, I can't endorse that company for you unless I have some experience with them. I can't tell you to go there and if it's good, if I don't know it's good for myself, that I'd just be lying to you. So it just doesn't make any sense. And then you'll never trust me to endorse a company again. I have air conditionings from Superheat and Air. I have, when we talk about 50 guns from Shark Coast Tactile, I have, gone to Lifeguard Imaging to get scanned. I have bought cars from Stingray Chevrolet. Like all these things that I've done, I can honestly tell you from my experience. And when it comes to these shows on the weekend, I don't really know them yet. So I guess like that lady, I have to listen and try and figure it out.
Yeah, my personal experience that I've been working with Trajan Wealth right now so far has been fantastic.
Yeah,
because I am admittedly horrible at this kind of stuff.
Sure,
and which is why I had interest in it to begin with. And I just talked to my guy yesterday, and I already felt better based on.
So maybe I call your guy.
Yeah, I would definitely. They'll definitely sit you down and at least they ask you kind of what it is you're looking to do, and then how do we get there?
Yeah, most of them,
because I'm very bad at that kind of stuff.
Most of the places that I've gone to and the guys I've talked to over the years, the first thing they do is they try to sell you insurance, and it's because they get a commission off of the life insurance, and they tell you, look, if something ever happened to you, you want to make sure your family is taken care of and your house is paid off, so you need enough insurance to handle all your bills for your house. And then next thing you know, they've scared you into buying insurance, and that's how they make their money. I don't want that.
Well,
I want
they're
a
not
fiduciary.
Yeah, that's what Trajan Wealth is.
Yeah.
I know this sounds like a planned ad.
No.
But it's really not.
I don't even know. Oh, we started talking about Lloyd Towers. I was like, I don't know how we started talking about this.
But I literally, I've been working with them, and I just met with my guy yesterday and I told him, like, listen, man, I'm so bad at this kind of stuff. So explain it to me like I'm a complete total idiot.
Right.
And that's exactly what they were to do.
Carmen, I'm not ready to, nor do I want to retire.
Right.
But especially with the job where I have zero physical activity. So I don't want to, but I do need to think about it because they may decide they want to retire me before I decide I want to retire.
I was going to say, just because of your age in general, like
your age.
Well, I'm 20 years younger than you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and again, that's something that I consider because when you retire, I still have 20 years of working.
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
Oh, yeah,
I'm going to have to
screwed.
switch. I'm going to have to switch careers. You know what I mean? Maybe, possibly. I don't know. So those are things that I think about, but I just also I'm already thinking about retirement.
For me, it was, this is how much money I have. This is the bills I have. This is what I kind of want to do in the next 10 years.
Right.
What's the easiest? What's the best way to get there? And that's kind of what I'm working through now.
My wife makes pretty good money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, it's your turn now.
Yeah.
I'm done. You work.
I honestly, I don't make a ton of great money, but it worked out for me so far. I'm not rich. I'm not loaded.
I walked by my wife the other day. She's never going to make it. She's got therapist neck because I can't hear what she does. She's got a sound like a noise machine, and so that you can't hear anything that she's talking about. And but I could walk by her door. It has glass on it, and when I walk by, all I see is this. She's just yesing her head and moving her head sideways. And then at the end of the day, I go, how you doing? She goes, oh, my neck is killing me. I go, because you got therapist.
Yes.
I saw you doing the therapist, like the warm, agreeable yes.
I think on a lot of Zoom calls and stuff, that's what you kind of have to do now too.
I know.
Everything's online.
I know.
It's
rough.
Your wife is a very calming person.
I'm pretty sure this is a financial advisor on line one. Good morning, hello.
Oh, what's up? It's Medicine Man.
I knew it. I knew it. Yeah.
Invest in Body Glove.
What do you do for the future? What do you invest in?
I think I came from the future.
There you go. Can you go back?
I heard you were lurking around.
I don't know. I haven't got a hold with Marty McFly yet, but
I heard you were.
By the way,
I'm
there's a lot of interesting things going on.
I heard you were lurking around the Epiphany yesterday.
Of course.
I was. Somebody put some really funny photos of me on Facebook.
Yeah, there was a lot of
I
pictures.
mean, I checked it out. It was pretty cool.
All right. Well,
it's always an epic event to go to those things.
What would it take to get you to jump in there and try to get the cross when they all jump in?
That'd be so great.
If I went back about, when I was back 16 to 18 and compete with them, I think I would have been one of them got the cross.
If you, next year, if when they throw the cross in, if you jump in and get the cross, I'll give you $1,000.
I think I would have got arrested because there's about 15 cops in the water, too.
It doesn't matter. You don't have the big deal. What are you going to get arrested for? Jumping in the water? Everybody else is doing it.
I know. But they got so much security there with the fences and stuff like that, and they kind of for certain families and stuff like that. It might offend them or something like that.
I'm hearing a lot of no's. I'm hearing a lot of no's. Come on.
You should retire.
You're out.
But it sounds like a good idea, but I don't want to get in trouble. I hate going to jail. Food sucks in jail.
You been to jail?
Oh yeah.
Oh, a couple of times, a couple of years ago, like at drunken events.
And what do they do? What do they do? What are they feeding you in jail that you don't like?
The food is terrible. I mean, I wouldn't even give it to a dog.
I mean, I know, but I've never been to jail. I don't know what kind of food they serve you. What did they give you?
And they put you in an orange jumpsuit. I mean, the one time I got pulled over by a cop in Clearwater, claimed my flipping off, I was in jail for 23 hours, and the other time from OCC, I was in jail for 11 hours.
Well, I know the one time we got you out of jail when you were stealing the air conditioning parts, but what did you get pulled over for? You got pulled over on your bike?
Yeah, and I come home from a concert from Ruth A. Hall, and the cop was telling me to go over, and I took my hand up, he claimed I flicked him off. That's how I got pulled over and got arrested. I gave him the finger.
Yeah. Well, you're not supposed to do that to police officers. It's very rude.
So
it was believe it or not, the cop was a friend of Ryan Poppy that used to work for your station.
Of course.
Who cares? Thank you.
The jail food does not meet his culinary.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is he eating every day that jail food is gross to him? I'd imagine he eats something similar to jail food every day.
I imagine that he makes like the cheapest steaks in the microwave.
Yeah, or I bet a lot of cup of noodles.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of stuff. Stuff that you can just add water to it.
Yeah, raviolis.
That's yeah, like a Chef Boyardee kind
Right.
of thing. That's why I figured he'd be used to eating jail food.
No, he's got a gourmet palate. He can't really be doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I understand.
That would be great. We cut to him live in his house, and he's got like this 7-course meal with all this fine silver.
He's got the knife. He's like cutting it up.
Chandeliers.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back and wrap up the show. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. You know who's a dick? I know I've said this a million times, but Gene Simmons is such a dick.
Yeah.
Why?
Did you read this story?
I did.
He is now saying Peter Criss had nothing to do with writing Beth.
Even though he's credited as a writer.
And then they talked to Peter Criss, and Peter Criss is like, yeah, I was in another band with another guy, and I originally wrote this song, and it was called Beck, like for Becky. Beck, what can I do?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, and I was in the limo with Gene one time, and Ace and Paul were in another limo, and we were driving to an event, and I was humming Beth, and Gene said, what is that? And he said, it's a song I wrote called Beck, and he sang it for him, and he goes, you should change it to Beth because Beck sounds too hard with the consonants. You should have a softer consonant at the end. Beth sounds better. And they changed it to Beth. And he said, so he wrote the melody and the words. Gene changed the name from Beck to Beth. And now Gene is saying that Peter had nothing to do with writing the song. He wrote the goddamn song.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And it, all Gene did was change the name. And Gene's like, Peter had very little to do with it.
He's just a dick to be a dick.
Just a dick.
he really
That's
is.
just kind of what
a dick.
that's
I
what
don't
it
think
is.
I don't think he can help himself.
No.
No, it's annoying. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, what's up, Mike? How are you?
Good, sir. What's happening?
Not much. What do you think about Todd Bowles? Do you think he's staying this year or what? Or
Yes.
another year, my bad.
I think he's staying.
You
I
do?
think if they were going to fire him, they would have fired him already, and I think he's staying.
I don't know.
What do you think?
John Harbaugh's out there now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. That'd be a great pickup.
You think so?
I mean, it would be
I think
nice.
so. I mean, he had a great career over at the Ravens.
Right, but then why isn't he still with the Ravens?
He was with the Ravens for how long,
What do you
though?
18 years?
Yeah.
2008 to 25, I think.
Yeah. So it might be time for him to wrap it up. He might be old school NFL mentality, not like these new coaches that are out now these days. So who knows?
That could be a thing. Yeah.
We'll find out in the next couple of
All right,
days,
sounds
sir.
good. Thanks.